What I got going on this lovely Friday? What y'all got going on today, man? I'm going to content. I'm going to live. Not much. Right on time. Think I'm back to my regularly scheduled programming now. I had to deal with a lot of stuff this week. A lot of things. Lots of things. I might have to start this over. This shit crazy. What's going on now? Don't play with me. Don't play with me now, TikTok. TikTok be on some like, I don't know, TikTok funny. TikTok be doing whatever they want to do when they want to do it. I love that for them. Not so much for me. I love that for them though. You know? So what's going on with y'all, man? What y'all got going on? Everything is everything. You know? But let's talk about it. Yup. Living a dream. I feels you. There you go, Angie. Yeah, word up. Men think not being able to date their daughter, granddaughter's friends, etc. Next Wednesday. What's pink champagne? What's going on? I don't know your backup TikToks. Oh, you don't know? I'm on the backup right now. Yeah, I heard about Umar. I actually made a video about Umar. Did a decent job, I think. It's kind of long. It's like 40 minutes, but I think that's good, right? I am actually gonna post it right now. He reminded me. Let's post the Umar video right now, shall we? It is now. It is now. What the hell is about? I don't know what's going on, but it's posted though. Why is it saying it's unlisted? Okay. All right. Super weird. Let's do this again for the third time. Okay. There it goes. It's posted. There you go. Bet. There you go. So it's up. It's up and it's stuck. Yeah, man. Umar, man. Yeah. That boy a weirdo. But we already knew Umar was a weirdo. If you didn't know Umar was a weirdo, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we've been knew Umar was a weirdo over here. I've been on Umar here for a long time. All right, Teresa, that's what's up. I'm tired of Umar. Yeah. Yeah. He's a caricature. Can't take Umar seriously though. That's the problem. That's the thing. And I feel like a lot of people do. Go watch if you got go follow my YouTube page. It's on there, Cha. I got it. I did the whole thing. Thanks, Nina. Appreciate you. He been a grifter since day one. What up, Lux? He been a grifter. Yeah, people like Umar. Umar got that good grift going of like, as long as he say, like, as long as he is on that, like, I be fucking black women and I love black queens and black queen this, like he know as long as he keep that up, it's gonna be a demographic of black people that's gonna be like, you go, Umar. Even though whole time, he abandoned his 2 black daughters. You can't be up here talking about black queens forever and you abandon your 2 black daughters. Eh. Something's wrong with that one right there. A little inconsistent, if you ask me. Even the daughters got to settle. Yeah. Silent wolf. I don't know what a silent wolf is. But let's talk about it though. Yeah, man. Only women have to settle. The question, I y'all know we done talked about this a lot. Yeah, it was banned. It was only banned for a day, so it'll be active in like an hour from now, almost to the minute. I think it's 11:23. It gets unbanned, but I'm just gonna stay in here. I think for the foreseeable future because I don't really have time to restart. I might. I don't know. Depends. He's not a psychologist nor a psychologist. He called himself a doctor. Narcissistic vibes, yeah. But did you see the other video of the lady who went to lunch? Yeah, go watch. Yeah, y'all go watch my video. It's all in there. I got it all in there. We did good investigative work on that one. Women do not have to settle. Being single forever isn't a bad option. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to settle if you want to be. Women don't have to settle if they don't want to be with the man, but if you want to be with the man, which most women do, you're gonna have to settle. So it just is what it is. It is what it is. You shop on Abercrombie. If not, I think you will fuck with it. I do shop on Abercrombie. This is Abercrombie, but I do shop on Abercrombie though. I got a good amount of. Nope, I don't have any Abercrombie today. But I got some Abercrombie shit. I got a good amount. They got some cool jeans and shit. Yeah, he's a psychologist. Jokes on them, I'm queer. Yeah. Yeah. Do most women do what? Do most women do what? Mm-hmm. A genetic defect. What does that mean? What does a genetic defect mean? I don't know what that means. Paul Daniel clothing? Never heard of it. I don't know. I don't know who Paul Daniel is. I used to want to be with the man. Now they are optional, straight and single, and life is good. Mm-hmm. Do most women want to be with men? Yeah. Yes. Most women are with men. It's not even. I don't know. I mean, we gotta, be real about this shit. It's not. Definitely most women are with men and or want to be with men. What up, unfriendly? But yeah, it's not about, y'all know. I mean, it's not about Raven said she queer and got a husband. Yep, there you go. Um, even the queer women got husbands. Mhm. No, every woman has to settle. I mean, I'm not here to tell women that. Like, I'm not. This is not me telling you like you have to settle. I'm just saying like if you deal with the man, you know what I'm saying, like you're going to settle. But this is more about why women have to settle, not necessarily that women have to settle. It's a foregone conclusion that women have to settle. That's you know what I mean. Like, it is what it is. If you want to be with a man, by the way, if you want to be with a cishet man, you're gonna have to settle. If you don't, you want to be single, you want to date a woman, you want to date somebody, you know, whatever, that's fine. But if you want to be with a cishet man, you are going to settle 100% of the time. Like I don't see how you can't. I don't see your way around it. What up? Uh, mhm. Angela said, queer men are the same. Damn. Look at all my queer folk coming out today. I love that. Lila said, us asexuals just chilling. Where y'all been at, man? Y'all been in here? Y'all need to come through and say hi more often. I fucks with y'all. On my peoples. Um, mhm. I fucks with you. She said she wish she was asexual. Yeah, the hetero, the cis, yeah, it's tough. It's tough for the cis head women. The men's be messing it up. Today, it's crazy to have a stalker. Like, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, having a stalker is wild. It just is. Like, I'd never in my life thought I would have a stalker. Here we are. Uh, it's a he. It's a he. Yeah, that is a he, not a she. Every day. Just some weird. It's the same weird person, the same stalker. If you ever been in here, you would know. He just say the same weird shit. He changes his name because I kick him every single time, and then he like, no, he ain't scared. He like, I invited. He has come up. He used to come up, and then he would. I don't know, man. I just knew something was off. Like I was just like, yeah, bro, this is not. No, not the guy in the basement. It's another dude. Yeah, that's not C Dave. His name is Van. Okay, Teresa said his name is Van. Yeah, he's a bad. It's bad. It's bad. Like he has mental health problems easily, but yeah, somebody. Yeah, yeah. He was in there. He was in there one time. I was like, "Are you in the library?" Like he had to whisper, and he would talk, and he would have the camera, and it would always be like pointed at like right here on his face, and he would be like, he would get closer to the camera to get. No, he's black. He would get closer to the camera, like thinking that it was like the microphone. So he would lean into the camera to get louder. And I was like, what the fuck? It was wild. Wild. So that's where it started. Yeah, I think misogyny kind of lays the foundation for mental health problems. I think that people who um subscribe to uh you know, oppressive ideologies, right? And practice them and put them in practice, I think that that stuff leads to a lot of mental health problems in people. I think it leads to anxiety issues in people. It leads to paranoia. It leads to narcissism, you know, anger issues. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that we all, you know, because of the way that we are conditioned, I think that pretty much all of us are susceptible, or yeah, we're all susceptible to some form of mental health problem. Like nobody is impervious. When they get exposed to toxic levels of misogyny and racism and so on and so forth, then um, I think mental health problems often ensue, you know? Yeah, it is traumatic. Yeah, it's definitely. Teresa said, "This is why women are divorcing and not marrying." Yep. That's what a lot of that stuff, like, that's what it looks and feels like to me. You know what I'm saying? So, uh thanks, Envy. Envy said, "Everyone, remember you're loved and have a good day." Mhm. Keep a peace on me and call the popo. Mhm. Yeah, that's why I got my little, I be out in the world with this. If you see this thing on me, just dap me up and keep it moving. If you see me out with my little baggie, go on and just, "Hey, what up, my guy? What's up, my brethren?" That's how the conversation need to go. Keep it cute. You see me out there you see me out there with that body bag. Y'all see me out there with that body bag. Y'all see me out there. This motherfucker got two compartments too. I love it. Y'all see me out there with y'all see me out there with that body bag. Hmm. Keep it cute. Or we gonna both end up on the news. You know what I'm saying? You dig? I got all types of tools and contraptions. I got a black one. Yeah, I got a gray one. I got a few of them. But if you see me with any of them, just know. Hey, hey, what dollar bill say? If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Uh-huh. Y'all said, nigga, you don't know me. Just keep it pimping, partner. I don't, especially if I'm out with my family. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yeah. Let's keep it nice and cute. What Jay say? The priest is like God's got him. He never did nothing to nobody but them boys shot him. Brandish iron, outlandish buying. I put your crew in hard bottoms. The priest is like God's got him. He never did nothing, nobody but them boys shot him. Brandish iron, outlandish iron. Has your kids seen you go for somebody? Nope. I'll be too cool. I'll be cool as a cucumber. I'll be cool as a cucumber out in the world. This motherfucker. Matter of fact, the other day I was driving and this white dude pulled up next to me in the truck. Like real, like like, like you just feel it. Like I didn't even hear, I just felt it. And I looked over and he was like saying something through the window, and I just stared at him, and it took everything out like inside of me to like No, I wasn't driving new. I wasn't. I was driving my car. Now that's my wife's car. I gave her that car. I got a different car. I just bought a car yesterday for myself. But yeah, it took every ounce of my fucking being, like every fiber of my being, to like not um flip out on him. And because my son was in the back seat. What up, Shemaine? My son was in the back seat. I was like, I can't do that. But you get a Fiat. Close. Close. I had a Fiat a long time ago. Yeah. I was, and then he got in front of me, and I saw his window stickers and shit. I was like, oh, he a Trumper too? Oh man, I should beat this nigga up. Damn, that was crazy. Nah, I wasn't getting stalked. Nah. Nope. Yeah, but I was on the east side. Nah, it ain't windy over here. Mm-mm. Ain't no wind over here. See, you argue with him? I don't. I don't like arguing with him. It's fight or flight at this. It's fight or flight at this point. What up, unfriendly? Happy Friday. Hold on, let me get my mic situated. All right, there we go. What's good with you?
How are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad it's Friday. I went to
Right,
see
right.
Glorilla last night, so I'm a little tired.
You did what now?
I went to go see Glorilla last night.
Oh, how was that? Yeah, go.
It was fun. She put on a really good show.
Mm-hmm. She a professional.
Yeah, like they really did a lot of artist development with her because her show was really, really good. It was it was well thought out. Like it wasn't too long, but it wasn't too short. Like her dancers were good, and she had a good mission. Like, and then everything was on time, which was we was out of there by 10:30.
Nah, Glow is a professional. Like you said, they developed her. She listened. Like Glow is like, you could tell. Like I could tell from when she got into now, she like actually got smarter and more savvy. Or like I liked her whole thing. Like she good. Love that. She dope.
Yeah, I was in a Twitter space earlier about kind of the same topic about settling, and the men were in there saying, "Yeah, we settle and we just don't cry about it like y'all do." And I was like, "Okay, it's what you guys know. We have to settle for another man's kids." I said, "Hold on, so you had to like they put a weapon to your head and said date and marry me and procreate with me, and they're like, well, no, but a lot of y'all are single mom. I'm like, okay, I mean, cool. You don't want a woman who has kids, you just want to date a woman who has kids. And they're like, well, I mean, but they're taking over. So I'm like, you're saying there's no woman that has kids out here, and they're like, oh, that's not what you're saying. Okay, so then you chose to settle in your mind because you said that that's settling, and now that you chose to settle. I'm just like, it doesn't make logical sense. Like every time they bring something up, it never makes sense about, well, you settled for it. You didn't have to. Like, you chose to, and probably because that's really all you could get, but they don't want to say the part out loud.
Nah, that's fact. They really first of all, this man talking about we got to settle for single baby mamas. Sir, that's because the women have the babies. You are a man with children too. You just don't take care of them. So if you flip it around to me, she's settling for daddy. You settling for, I mean, how are you settling when you getting in a relationship with an involved mother? She's settling for daddy. I'm taking involved mother over a deadbeat daddy any day of the week. At least you know what I mean? We talk about red flags and shit like that. That's a green fucking flag. Oh, you got your kids? They in your life. Green flag. Okay.
Single mothers are not running y'all down, date me. Like, we're not in our business. Like, we're not sitting there like that they have to date us. I get it. Like some men don't want to deal with it, and that's fine. Like I don't bash men. Like oh, the kids. Like as long as they don't have some misogynistic reason behind it, like because that's fine. Like if you don't have kids, I get it.
Yeah.
Forcing into date us is crazy.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. I don't. Anybody, man or woman, you don't want to have kids. Perfectly okay. I don't care. I honestly don't care what your reasons are, to be honest with you, because I don't think the kids don't deserve to be born to a person that doesn't want them, and it doesn't matter why they don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. So if they be like, I don't want kids because kids is evil. Cool, bet. Why would I want a kid to be born to a person that thinks kids are evil?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have kids because they expensive. Fine. I don't want nobody that has kids and they be out here treating the kids like a fucking coupon. You know what I mean? Trying to treat the kids like, you know, like I don't want that shit. That's crazy. I want the kids to get the most attention and have access to whatever they need to have access to. Like you even feign at the idea of having kids a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to be, if you have kids, I want you to be sure. Like that's the one thing on this. You need to be sure. Like, okay, yep, yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Cool.
But then, public, have you heard something else? Like, because I've had a few men tell me this. Like, I don't consider myself a single mother because her dad is very much involved. I'm just a mom who's single, but you know, like the terminology is like whatever. But I've had men tell me actual single mothers, like you know, if the dad's not involved. Like I had a man tell me that he's so involved. He's like, I don't want to do like another man every day. I'm like, wait, so you're mad because I'm not doing this by myself? Or
Yeah.
what?
Well, I don't think they're mad. I think they want to be able to have control. You know what I'm saying? Like if a man is still involved, then in their mind, because you know men are obsessed with the idea of abusing another man's kids. Right? I won't say he's a PDF. I wouldn't go that far. I think that's not to say that's like uncommon necessarily, but it's not like the first place that my mind goes to is he wants to be able to discipline, aka abuse the kids the way that he wants to. And if the child has a father in their life, then you know, because men are definitely afraid of other men, they know that they won't do that. They know that more than likely, like, I ain't about to lay hands on this kid because what if his daddy show up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people care about this kid. Like, I can't do that to him. So that's what I think it is mainly.
That's something weird. Like it sounds, yeah, like it sounds a tad bit predatory. Yeah, I don't want you because you have the fathers there. I want the father not to be there, and then I'll come in and save the day. Like what?
Yeah. I don't want to deal with no baby daddy trauma and you know what I mean, and all that stuff. But baby daddy drama, if the baby's not there, that's drama. I mean, if the daddy's not there, that's drama. Even if the baby isn't, even if the father isn't in the child's life, because it's trauma, therefore it's drama. You know what I mean? Like it is creating other issues in so many ways the majority of the time, right? And you want to go into that situation. I would much rather go into a situation. I don't care either way because I'm a stabilize it no matter. You know what I mean? Like we'll make it do what it do. But yeah, I would much rather go into a relationship with a woman that has like if the child has a father that the father is involved. Like why wouldn't I want that? Just more parents, more eyes, more. You know what I mean? Less responsibility on me. You know what I'm saying? Like financially, you know. Yeah, I don't. I respect boundaries very well. When it comes to shit, like yeah, the baby's like, I got a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be your dad. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna try to opt you. None of that shit. I'm just gonna be here for you, no matter what. So
yeah. The other point they had brought up about settling in the space was men have to settle because they financially lose more because they have to take care of everything. That's always my thing to talk about because they live in a fantasy world that like, all of them are just taking care of us. I'm like, most of us work. Not It's not like millions and millions upon millions of women just sitting at home. The economy doesn't support them. So it's like they live in this fantasy where still men are just taking care of them. Like, oh, that's not
Mhm.
like I'm like we're losing because we lose more once we start families, we lose more income. So what do you mean you're settling? We're literally settling.
Yeah.
Yes, like you're gonna make less over your career rather than if you were saying make more once they're married. Like it's crazy that they say they settle when it's really only us who settle.
Yeah. I think the way in which, like I mentioned this a bit about it, women. The reason why I say everyone's going to settle is because no matter what, the woman is going to, she is going to be in a relationship with the man is misogynist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how women can avoid that. It's just,
Unless they do the work,
mm,
but it's like an everyday thing. Just because you unlearn some stuff, it's still so much that like it's so ingrained. Like I had a problem with this with my child's father. It's like you just don't hear it. Like it's like certain things that you say. It's like you don't even catch yourself saying it. And I would break it down to him. I'm like, this is misogynistic, like what you're saying in nature. And he's like, no, like it's not like that. I'm like, I don't even think you understand what you're saying because it's
don't.
so ingrained.
Well, we don't understand. We don't know. Like, I mean, like you said, unless the man really sits down and cares, like, you know, do the work and figure out what misogyny is and investigate, then most men don't even know what the fuck it is. You know, and I'm not even saying like just by definition. Like most men just don't know. Um, I am going to looks like I'm gonna restart the live. I've been here for like 30 minutes. Uh, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the live because it is what it is. I can't have I gotta get some ops in here. Uh, we gotta get it irking and jerking, man, at some point. But yeah, I appreciate you coming up, unfriendly. I'm glad you had a good time at that concert too. So lit, man.
Yeah.
Yep, appreciate you. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna restart the live, man. Yeah, let's restart it. It's Friday. Let's have a little fun. All right. Okay, TikTok, stop playing with us. We was having fun yesterday. Let us have fun again today. Okay. Should I run back the same prompt as yesterday? Is that what y'all want, TikTok? Is that what you want from me? Hmm. What prompt? Did we what prompt did we run yesterday? Oh, there it goes. Yes, sir. All right. Hmm. What up, lady? Yeah, we're gonna do that one time. You gotta do a video on MTR. I feel like his rhetoric is really bad. I don't know. Who is MTR? G. Oza said, these losers think they are doing single moms a favor. I have not met a man on my level as a single mother. If I got with them, I would totally be yeah. Single mother standards are significantly higher because they got kids to protect. So a whole different thing. And they be grinding harder too most of the time. NTRs and mediocre tutorials and reviews. That's a funny name. Name's funny. Let me write that down. I started watching that show. I didn't. I think I got through like most of the. I think I got through the first episode. It's sci-fi shit. I'm gonna get my wife to watch it with me. She might like it. She likes sci. We like the dystopian. MTR on YouTube's. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, not Silo. Silo. I finished that. Finished whatever the second season already. I'm talking about. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot the show. What it's called, but it was like the former president of the United States and Paradise. Yeah, Paradise. I started watching Paradise tonight or the other day. My phone is plugged in. Thank you, Lady Starfish. My phone is plugged in. I believe it. Yeah. Silo, I need to I'm probably gonna end up reading the book because the show pissing me off. It's taking too long. I'm like, God damn, y'all could have did this episode, these 3 episodes that are an hour long a piece. Y'all could have condensed all this shit down into 22 minutes. And we could have been way further along on the storyline. Stop stretching this shit out. Damn, pisses me off. I love Silo. I love the show. Like you can see, you see it. You see how crazy it is. I'm just like, nah, it ain't that, man. It's the storyline is too slow. They said watch it on 2 times. First of all, my wife could never. I go watch it on two. I watch all my content on 2 times. All my ebook, all my Audible books be on 3 times, like 3 times speed. I can't. I need bet, Nicole. Appreciate you. I would really be curious about your take on Shorty. Shorsey? Who is that? Penelope? Or what is that? Is that a person? Show? Shorsey? That's what Shorsey does? Or that's what MTR does? I'll find out. I appreciate y'all. This is what I need, man. Y'all keep come on. Good wife. I've seen that. I never watched the show, but I seen that. What up, white boy 89? What's good with you? He was up here yesterday, right? I think so. Yeah, they all are. I'm waiting for power. Watch one, you gonna be a from? Is that a show? From? Oh, Love is Blind dropped today, right? Yeah, it dropped on Friday. Yeah. All right. Look at y'all. Y'all all co-signing on From. What network is it on? I get out of jail in like 30 minutes. What network is it on? Prime? Paramount? Y'all done all done said that. I'm not, you know what? Y'all playing with me. That's the type of shit. What network? It's on MGM. Okay. Pom Pom told me so. I'm gonna say MGM Plus. Y'all saying anything. They said Prime. Is it on all those networks or is it on MGM? Because you know how they be playing. Lux. Hey, Lux getting muted for 2 minutes. She talking about some goddamn Tubi. Lux talking about some Lux talking about some goddamn Tubi. 5 seconds for you, ma'am. Uh, I put you on a 5 second mute for that. That was crazy. She trying to have me. You know I'm old. You can't tell me to go to Tubi. I really be on Tubi looking for that shit. Like I be sitting there standing in front. Y'all know what old people be saying. I be standing in front of the I be standing in front of the TV like this. And she said it was on Tubi now. Hold on. Why this mother? How you go back? Hey, how you go back? Okay. So put it in the search bar. Don't do that shit. Yeah. Y'all don't play with Unc like that. I also put two in your head, Lux. She said not Tubi. Get mad at my son because he listening to his iPad too loud. Turn that shit down, man. I'm trying to concentrate. Where she said it was on Tubi. Alphabetical. Let me look at it. I'll check in alphabetical order. Let me see. Maybe it's I'll be getting overstimulated as fuck with her. And I'll be looking for shit. I get slow. I'll be like, everybody just shut up and stop moving. Damn. I got it. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Ray. Rat. Sorry, I said Ray. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Shit, I end up just getting on my phone, doom scrolling. If I can't find none, I just start in there. I'm the king. I'm the king of putting some shit on and then just sitting on my phone while that shit on in the background. Right, Siren? I find something to doom scroll too. Let me find some ambient sounds just to put on in the background. Oh yeah, Dochi fine and shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you be having it all. Uh-huh. Thanks, Chi. Uh mhm. Hey, she flipped that anxiety. Somebody watching me. I've been listening. That shit slap. That song gives me anxiety, like listening to it, but I want to listen to it again. Public to pick me. Who is that? Oh, that's crazy. Why should that men's feelings be validated? I don't know. Come up and find out. Let's see if your feelings should be validated. I don't know who that is. Invite him up though. I don't know who that person is. I can't find him. What up, Josh? I'm good, brother. Um, you asked a valid question, so I answer it. Men's feelings shouldn't be validated. So I don't mean that like your feelings shouldn't be validated. Like generally speaking, like as an individual. You know what I mean? Like you could have a valid feeling or whatever the case may be, and it may very well need to be validated, right? Or concern or whatever. I'm all for that. Uh, but I'm more talking about how like men as a group say things and do things that are men pretty much collectively we push an agenda, right? And to do so, we end up like lying a lot and not, trying to gaslight everybody all the time. You know what I mean? Like all the groups of people or whatever. And so, if you listen to men in general, you will hear that they like when we talk about like gender issues and stuff like that, men are constantly lying, saying the opposite of the truth, making up fact. I mean, it's like every man turns into Trump, essentially. You know what I'm saying? They start making up shit and saying whatever is convenient off the top of their head, as a way to and so yeah, I think that when I listen to men talk about this stuff, I'm just like, yeah, men's feelings shouldn't be validated because they lie.
Yeah, perfect sense. I completely agree with you there. Yeah. And I know you try to put a topic out there to try to get engagement, so I was trying to get a little bit more clarity. So yeah, I completely agree with you. 'Cause I've heard like some of these men talk, and then other men will chime in, like, yeah, man, that's it's not cool at all. Some men are just absolute ridiculous.
Yeah,
And yeah, when it's an individual, like you said, that's okay. Sometimes it might need to be validated, but when they're trying to have these agendas or trying to be hurtful or dangerous, yeah, that should not be validated.
yeah, and most men are contributing to that. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form. That's why I say it in general like this. But yeah, I'm glad we answered the question. That's good. Um, in I'm sorry, man. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to butcher it. How do you say it? Appreciate you coming up, Josh. How do you say your name? In Saba? Okay. I'm sorry. What was the last part? In Saba what? Noor. Oh, in Saba Noor. I got you. In Saba Noor. Okay. What's good with you, man? You got a question?
Yeah, I do, man. Well, that's kind of two questions.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm just first off the topic.
Yeah.
You stated men's feelings shouldn't be validated.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I kind of heard what you were kind of saying, and I just disagree, of course. But the second question
Mhm.
is why?
Well, what do you disagree with?
At all. A man's feelings should, especially the stuff we deal with universally.
What do we deal with?
Let's see. Most men work. You know,
Most people work.
Yeah, most people can work, but most men work between 8 and 12 hours a day.
Most people work. Yeah.
Most people deal with, you already know the Me Too stuff. Like
What? What? Me too, stuff.
Yeah, and we got to deal with a lot, man.
What do you mean?
It's a whole lot.
Wait, what do you mean by the Me Too? What is the Me Too movement about?
The Me Too movement is the what is that? Something to do with. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't remember. Man.
I know. Hold on, wait.
You're on a little bit, bro. So,
But that's crazy though, because the Me Too movement is basically rooted in women being. I mean, it's about listening to women and not even women specifically, because it's survivors. You got to echo. I don't know what's going on, but
I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
I mute myself for a second.
Yeah. It's basically I mean, if you're a survivor of DV, I mean not EV, sexual assault, anything like that, man or woman, like Terry Crews, could have been a part of the Me Too movement, right? I think he actually was, to be honest, if I'm not, but yeah, but men, made fun of him and ostracized him for telling his story, right? So there you go. So, like, you know what I mean? Like the things that men go through, men put men put men through things that men go through. It's not like, they're me, it's men fucking it up for other men for the most part.
My bad, brother. I had to get across to get that, put it down for a second. I didn't mean to start off like that. What I was saying was like the stress. I mean, men have. I mean, and to a point, I agree with that. We put ourselves through a lot of unnecessary things, but a man should be able to come home to his woman and express some form of feelings. Nobody's perfect. I mean, a man is not a robot. 24/7. We do have feelings.
Yeah.
Right? Should I?
I'm with that.
Should our significant other or whoever we dealing with, validate how we feel?
Depends on what you're saying. It honestly, it depends. It depends on what. It depends on what you're telling her. You know what I mean? But no, I don't have a problem with you. You gotta mute up. Yeah, I got a lot of background noise. Yeah, I don't mind if you go to work or whatever you do. I don't care if you go to work or not. You got some things you need to express, that you want to get off your chest. You want to have a conversation with your significant other. Absolutely, right? But even on an interpersonal level, a lot of men's feelings shouldn't be validated because a lot of times what men are doing in relationships is trying to manipulate women. So even then, I could even it does extend to the household as well. But I already explained this. I said, hey man, you got a legitimate concern. You have you really got something that you're trying to get off your chest that you really need to express. By all means, go express it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's fine. But I don't think that men's feelings in general should be validated because most of the time men are trying to manipulate either everybody or a person. You know what I'm saying? Like like they're either trying to manipulate a whole group of people or they're trying to manipulate one person. That's problematic.
Can you give an example, like a factual example of that?
Of how men try to manipulate women?
That and everybody said that men try to manipulate.
Yeah, okay. So I'll use what you're saying right now, right? So you're trying, like, you started off by saying men's feelings should be validated because of the things that men go through. And I go, okay, what do men go through? And you said, well, we work, but everybody works. In the Me Too movement, what do you? That's not what men go through. That would be mainly what women are going through. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you centering yourself in an issue where not you particularly, like specifically, maybe you, but not you specifically, but men are the main perpetrators of the violence in that situation, right? Like, how are you now like acting like you're the victim of the Me Too movement when you're the perpetrator? You know what I'm saying? Or we are as a group, right? Like that is a perfect example of like you were trying to gaslight all of us right now. Cause like what did that, you know what I'm saying? Or you like are trying to act like men have it so much harder than women or whatever. Like, but we don't though. That's what I'm saying.
Me too. Like I said, my thoughts were a little clouded. I had to put the sippy sip down.
I got you.
And I apologize for that coming off.
No, it's okay.
I was trying to that a lot, especially in the workplace, a lot of the false allegations. I should have stated that instead of how I came out.
Yeah.
A lot of the false allegations, can mess up a man's reputation.
Yeah.
Right?
How many? No, false allegations don't mess up a man's reputation overall. But how many times do it messes up the women who make accusations, whether they're false or true, it messes up her reputation way faster, way more often than the other way around. Even if Donald Trump is our president, that man got convicted of 34 felonies. Like, fuck an accusation. That motherfucker's a convicted felon and he became president. I don't want to hear shit about how false allegations ruin men's lives. Like, they don't. Criminal records. If a criminal record doesn't ruin a man's life, how does a false allegation ruin a man's life? Like, that's crazy. But But do you know the percentage of false allegations that are actually made against men?
Not off the top of my head, but I did a study on this like a couple of years ago.
What do you mean by a study?
I read articles.
So you didn't do a study, you just
I presented for homework some time ago. Like I said, I'm not taking away.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from from the women or people that it actually happened to.
You are though.
No, I'm not. I'm taking it away the people. Like I said, back to allegations. And I know you remember the guy who was using an example. The man, he was like a sports football player, I believe. He was accused of such a thing, and then he was placed in prison for a while. And they ended up finding out that the person, the woman, she lied.
You're talking about Brian, a friend that I went to high school with. That's what you're talking about. They made a movie about him.
I don't know if it was a movie.
Yeah, they made a movie about him. Yeah.
So,
and the reason you know him because it's so rare that it happens, and that story was so sensationalized. So sensational that they made a movie about him. But yeah, I know him personally. He went to my high school. He was in the 9th grade. We played sports together. Yep, I know him.
Another case where the actor, like I said, bro, it's just.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. So you can name. I'm not saying you can't name that have been false accused. I'm saying though that for every one of those, I can name 100 women that actually were harmed in their room. So what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like really, what are we talking about?
I think I know.
You talking about Brian Banks?
No, I mean, not just Brian Banks. I know this person was falsely accused, and then the woman came out and said, "No, I just did it because I was mad." So, I mean, we all know that.
We all don't know that though. Guns. That's what I'm saying. I gotta be real. I don't know if you know a lot of people that's happened to. You are an anomaly. When you look up the actual numbers on this is what I'm saying. That's why I don't like using anecdotal experience, right? Because you're gonna tell me you know a bunch of dudes that happened to. Okay, that could be your experience. I'm not gonna say you're lying right now. I'm not gonna get into the whole the odds of that being true are really really low. But if I say that I don't know anybody that's been falsely accused, you know what I'm saying? Or that's not true. I know Brian Banks, but I'm saying if I say that I don't know anybody that's falsely accused, then where does that leave us? Or I know one dude that was falsely accused, but I know 100 women that were actually raped and assaulted. You see what I'm saying? So why let's not. I'm just saying let's kind of break away from. I know some dudes that have been falsely accused, but I'm not going to deny that never happened.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is the same way, right? When they, I'm on this kind of, but the same way when people make, let's say if it's a white person, right?
Yeah.
They make the accusation, black people make up 13% of the population, doing 50% of the crimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But if we go, and say, that's a stat. It's a stat.
It's not.
I'm just saying, that's what they will scream out.
Yeah, right? It's actually not a stat, though. Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. What up, Yannick? Hold on, real quick. Inside. He been up. He been up here for a minute. I want to make sure he get. Oh, if you back, finish your thought. Go finish your thought, man. Finish your thought, brother.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is same way, but then you'll go and actually look at black people are the ones who are not convicted. Yeah, they may got arrested for, but come to find out, black people, we are the most ones.
We're the most arrested. Yeah.
We're the ones that are the most exonerated too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of this whole thing.
But that would prove. I think your analogy would actually prove not the other way around.
No. The point of just because it's a stat, and they're saying, the people who did get caught. Who did get caught of the women line. They put it in the stats on that one. But how many men, right? How many men are that did get falsely accused that still haven't. That's kind of the thing that I'm saying.
I mean,
So
no, that wouldn't. That's to me not how the discussion would go. But let me use what I was saying was, so your analogy was, it's like when white people bring up that stat, right? That's not an actual stat, but they say the thing. So this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying why what you're saying actually proves what I'm saying. So in this case, you're essentially saying like I'm the white person, right? Then I'm not, not, but right. But in reality, you're the white person because the stat that you're saying of like, oh man, there's all these men that have been falsely accused, right? But then when you actually go look up the numbers, between 2 and 10% of women who say a man SA'd them, it pans out to not result in an accurate accusation. I would say you can't even call it a false accusation though, because in 90% of those cases, it's they just don't have enough evidence. It's not like the men get exonerated. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's not enough evidence to say one way or the other that they did it or they didn't do it, right? So only like 1% of the time are women actually making quote unquote actual false allegations. So in this case, I'm sorry, and in this case, in your analogy, you're the white person because you're making the false you're making the false claim that there are all of these men who are being falsely accused. See what I'm saying? But the stats actually say that the stats actually say the vast majority of the time, the women are actually telling the truth. And not only the women, Big C, men too. When men come forward and say, like Terry Crews, right? When Terry Crews came forward and said that man did that to him, I believed him right off the rip. I was like, yep, I totally believe him. The same way I'll believe a woman that comes forward and said that somebody hit Raz-B, exactly. I believe.
I get that, but I think it's kind of, and I don't, and it could be some type of, I guess it would be some type of, I ain't gonna say bias, but I think it's more so for a man to come up and say somebody did something.
That's an assumption. That's 100% a bias. 100%.
If that's as it could, that's
100%. 1,000%. Saying that. Nor are women.
Even if it happened, they say it.
Nor are women.
You say who?
Nor are women. You got to understand. For every one man that gets assaulted, 10 women get assaulted. You see what I'm saying? So,
what do we call assault?
I'm talking about SA.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So the thing is, a woman, we got to stop with this thing like we living in this
or DV, either one.
Yeah, you can saying like we living in this fairy tale world, bro. At the end of the day, if a woman, for example, if a woman comes up and smack my behind, if I go to the cops, right, and I tell them, oh, she smacked my behind, what do you think is gonna happen now?
They're gonna arrest her.
Okay.
I am 100% real. They will, sir. They will arrest that one. I guarantee you. Okay. 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 Okay.
The same way if I was to, if a woman was to put her hands on me,
yep,
right, not 10, right, let's say okay, you said DB2, let's go to DB2.
Yeah,
depending on the place, I ain't gonna say every place like that, but 9 times out of 10, who they think they're aggressive, they're gonna think that the man is aggressive.
And why do you think that why do you think they're gonna think that?
Stronger?
No, that's not why. Try again. Because they actually are the aggressors 9 times out of 10. Police in that instance, right? The reason why police are I have no love for the police. Don't get me wrong. It's not whatever. I'm telling you though, that is a survival mechanism, right? Like DV cases for police, extremely scary for police. Like that's when they will get unalived the quickest, when they go pull up on a DV situation. And they know by the numbers, not by the experience, but they also know by the numbers who the perpetrators are the vast majority of the time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they're moving in reality. They're not living in a fairy tale world. They're living in reality on that one, brother. Hold on, what'd you say? Hold on, wait. What'd you say, Insaba? What'd you say?
I'm in that line of work.
Mhm.
Like now, back then, we didn't have, like the video footages. A lot of people have cameras in their house now.
Mhm.
So back then, we didn't have that. A lot of women would provoke an attack. Like
You can't provoke an attack.
I'm not saying like provoke, like, oh, he's just randomly beating on me. A woman, look through a man's phone. She grab a tool, or she just slapping him around.
Well, that. Hold on, wait. But wait, hold on. I'll give you like to be fair. I'm talking about legally here, right? I'll give you like a woman hits you, you hit her back. Legally, you can call that self-defense, right? Let's say legally, right? Fine. I'm not gonna argue with that. But I'm just thinking because we're talking about the law, not morals, talking about laws, right? If a woman slaps you, if a person, man or woman slaps you and you defend yourself, fine, right? Cool, whatever. That's your whatever, that's what you want to do. I'm saying though, you using this verbiage of women provoke men a lot of times by taking their property or what, that's not provocation to put your hands on a woman. I'm sorry. Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish, Big C, and then you can go. No, you good. Let him finish.
You can even look on TikTok now. You'll see, oh, I catch my man cheating or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bunch of videos of women pouring the hot water or hitting a man in the head with a pan or some stuff like that.
Don't cheat.
It don't matter.
Cheating is violence. No, okay. Hold on, wait. Cheating. Hold on, wait, brothers. Hold on, brother. Cheating is a physical act, is it not? And I'm only talking about physically cheating. Only. In most cases, hold on. In most cases, right?
Yeah.
Cheating is a physical act, is it not?
Oh, but is it a yeah?
I'm just asking that question. I just want to make sure so we can establish some grounds here. It's a physical act, is it not?
Yes.
Okay, no. Hold on, no, it's not only with the other person. First and foremost, it's not. So
these are real. If somebody's taking a cast iron pan.
I don't. Hold on. Let me finish. I know y'all. Hold on. So somebody taking a cast iron pan. That's crazy. That's why. Right. Fine. Would you rather get hit in the head with a pan or catch herpes?
I would rather get hit in the head with a pan.
Okay. So hold on, brother. So what I'm saying is, cheating is a physical act. It is a physical act. So if a woman, hold on, brother, hold on. Cheating is a physical act, right? And women are not in the same position as men. The power dynamic is not the same. Men to women. That is, we could talk about double standards all day. Double standards exist, right? It is not equal rights and left. That's not how it works. That's equality, not equity. That's not equitable, right? Equality says equal rights and less, meaning like, oh, so you saying that I can hit my woman if she cheat on me? Absolutely not. Because you can unalive your woman. Really? Oh, really? Hold on, really? Really? Okay. You're right. No, you're right. Hold on, wait. You're right, but you also can unalive her by going between her legs and giving her an STD. So all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, she is reacting to you abusing her physically. Because if you physically go out and cheat, and then you physically have sex with her, and then she has a physical response to that, you don't get to. What men got to stop doing is though, you got to stop saying, "Oh, that don't equate to that." You don't get to tell somebody how to respond. You don't get to tell a woman how to respond in that instance. I'm sorry, you just don't. So if you don't want to get hit upside, so here's the cure to all of this. If you don't want to get hit upside your head with a frying pan, don't cheat. There we go. Problem solved.
Look, in the same way you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can give her HIV, right?
Yep.
That's basically damn near.
That's what I'm talking about, Bixie.
So if she and she can basically give him HIV. He has every right to do the same thing, right?
No, because the power dynamics are different, sir. It's not. I'm trying to tell you, it's you do understand the difference. If I talked about a child, you would go, no, I understand that because that's a child, right? And why? Well, why is it different for you as a grown man to fight a? Hold on, brother. Why is it different for us as grown men to fight 13, 14, 15-year-old boys? Right? I'm saying, like, we can fight each other. That's a thing, right? You're not gonna run up on no 15-year-old boy like, all right, come on, nigga. Like, you're not about to do that. I would hope not. I wouldn't do that.
So, listen to me, brother. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because I'm just saying, right now, you holding a very biased view. Just hear me out.
Okay.
Think about it. Hold on. HIV, no matter what it is, right?
I understand what you're saying fully, brother. You just said it. I get you 100%.
It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, it's going to damn near take the body the same way. Which almost definitely mean if you don't take these pills or whatever they got going on right now, you would 9 times out of 10 become alive. So if she has the power, right, and you say, well, yeah, you know what, we can't tell her how to react. So if she feel like she want to knock you upside the head with a pan, say, well, don't, because you could have gave her HIV. Mm-hmm. You should keep, to me, right, logically, with feelings, or emotions, but logically, you should hold her to the same standard as that man. So if that man finds out that, damn, Charlie, you did some shit.
I got you. Yeah.
Because HIV don't matter. HIV don't have a double.
No, I got you. So let me ask you a question. Because I love that you say logic. So let's use logic here. And you said it earlier. I asked you earlier. I said, why do you think the police would assume that the man is the aggressor? And what was your answer when you said that?
Because he's bigger and stronger.
Bigger and stronger. Okay, so we all can assume that men are bigger and stronger. You know, you think men are bigger and stronger. Okay. Yes. And what did Spider-Man say? The most famous quote: "With great power comes what?"
With great responsibility.
Okay, cool. So hold on, brother. So if men, right? I'll keep going. Are men supposed to be the leaders of the community? Okay, cool. So all these things, listen to the story that's being told now, right? So now you got that men are bigger and stronger. You got that men are supposed to be the leaders. You got all this stuff. You got all these moving parts, right? And so my reaction, my response to this is that this is what you believe. By the way, I don't even believe men are supposed to be the leaders. I'm just saying I figured I would ask you that because I knew you actually believe that. So you think that men, and this is the reality. The reality is, in most cases, men are bigger. Men are stronger in most cases, right? Cool. I'm with you. Physically, like when it comes to violence, right? I'm with you. Cool. So with that, we have a greater responsibility to control our emotions. We have a greater responsibility to control our actions. When it comes to that only. When it comes to that only, we do. I'm sorry to tell you that. What do you mean not in a like, sir? Hold on, listen to what I'm saying, Big C. If she's about to jump on top of your wang dang, right? And you just so happen to look over and see her phone. I'm just saying, this is what you're saying in a life and death situation, right? So I'm saying it's a life and death. That's the only time. So literally, this is how the story would have to be. You would either already have to know that she has it and whatever she's trying to, give it to you. You know what I mean? Like trying to have sex with you. You're like, hey, trying to fight her off you, right? Fine, right? Do what you got to do. Get about the house, right? Okay, cool. Well, I know. Or you would have to be just about to have sex, and then you look over. Somehow you find out right before, or right during, or during, and you try to get her up off of you, and then she like fighting to keep her. Fine. Then you can fight her up off. You can do whatever you need to do. Get up out of there because that's life and death. What you're describing is not life and death. It's already happened, or it hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, right? If you're telling me, if I find out, right? Let's say there's one who I've been faithful to, I've been with. I find out she gave me HIV. Right?
Okay.
You're telling me, if I find out this lady basically gave me a damn death sentence.
Yep.
I take nothing to her, but when it comes to her, oh shit! If
I wouldn't tell her to do nothing to you either.
I'm saying, you saying that, oh, well, you can't, when we say all these situations, you said, well, you can't tell somebody how to react. That was your response to that. So my thing is keep it the same way, because my thing is, this is what I'm saying, but when we tend to try to put women claim they want to be on the same level, they want to be equal, right?
That's not equal, sir. That is not. Hold on. I already explained that to you. That's not equality. Saying women saying we want to be treated equitably, right? That's really what they're saying. And you're taking that as, well, y'all want to be equal. It's the first thing men go to. The first thing men go to is, I want to punch her. That's what you're doing. That's the first thing y'all go to is, I'm not. That's what. See, that's literally what you just said, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying is the same way you expect us to hold our emotions. My thing is, I expect the woman to do the same.
Okay.
The same way that's what I'm saying.
I just said okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
you can feel like that. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to debate you down about that. But I will still, no matter what, tell you that I don't care what, unless it is literally a life in unalive situation. You need to keep your fucking hands. You need to keep your hands off of the woman. That's all I'm saying. You could tell me whatever. You can tell me whatever side story. You can tell me it's HIV. Fine. I didn't, sir. It already happened. It's not life and death. It already happened. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Huh? You're just doing that because you're, listen, brother. You're saying it's life and unalivement, right? It's not. I already explained it to you. It's already happened. Now you're just in your feelings. You just said it. You said, oh, so she can give you HIV and you don't react. Yeah.
So my question is to you, so it's okay for her to have emotions, but not us.
You can. Your emotions can't manifest in that way, though. They can't.
Because a grown woman can't control herself and her emotions, it's okay for her to put her hands on.
Because there is a different power dynamic. There is a different power dynamic that exists between men and women. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother.
If she know that she's not stronger than this person,
bro, talk. Fine, you can coach women all you want to on that. Host a whole live. Hold on, brother. You can host a whole live and tell women how to not get hit by their mans if you want to. That's fine. That's not what I do, though. If that's what you want to do, you can go do that.
I'm just saying, by the logic, bro. So essentially, if a woman wants to sit here and just listen to this, she would think, right? I'm not saying every woman does that, but a lot of women would think, okay, man, well, no matter what, he's gonna hit me, and I'm like, everybody don't grow up like you. I'm the type of guy that grew up like that. I don't put my hands on women.
Then what are we talking about? Then what are we talking about? You don't hit women, then what are we talking about? Sorry, brother. This is crazy.
Yeah. It's not crazy, bro. It's just a simple thing of we are human. The same way that woman has emotions, men have emotions. So the same way she feels like she want to take a goddamn. Now I can see this. You said, oh, when she starts slapping, start punching, whatever. Okay, then you know what? You're right. Okay, but if you talking about fucking pot, and she knocked this man upside the fucking head.
You gotta, but do you see how you have to make all of these? Wait. I've just been having this discussion with you just on its merit, right? But do you see how you have to add all of these things to make it? We got to go all the way down the line. Whereas, sir, I didn't add pots and pans, brother. You did. See, sir, I swear to God, I didn't. I promise you, I didn't. No. I didn't bring up, sir. That's not what I'm talking about. That makes sense. That's on par with what we're. That makes sense. I'm saying, I just said I was just showing you how cheating, because that's what we were talking about. I was saying how cheating is a physical act. That's all I was doing, and I was saying why it is, and I was explaining that to you. That's why I brought that up. You brought up women hit men upside the head with pots and pans. That wasn't me. Go ahead, Yannick. Hold on. Wait, Yannick. Are you there, brother? Yannick, are you there? Oh, all right.
So since you got my last little comment. So basically, what it is, you do believe in a double standard.
Yes, I've been told you that. I said double standards exist. Some of them make sense. Some of them don't. Absolutely, I believe in a double standard. If my son punched me in the jaw, I'm not gonna punch my son back. Yes, there are double standards that exist that make sense, and some of them don't.
She said, my wife at home. So don't do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not reading the comments, but yeah, my wife hits me. I'm not gonna hit my wife back unless if I gotta get brother, because I'm trying to be honest and fair. I ain't trying to be on some like I'm not a grandstanding nigga. I'm saying, yeah, bro, my wife blocking the door. I can't get out. I'm just trying to leave. She holding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she threatening my life. I gotta get fine. I'll defend myself. Fine. But I'm not about to fucking punch my wife because she cheated on me and gave me an incurable disease. I'm not gonna do it. I know you would. We knew that. That's what we was like saying, like, nigga.
HIV, bro, that means she gave zero fucks about me. So why the fuck would I give zero fucks about her? Miss me with the always love. Oh, she's a woman. She literally put me on my deathbed. So I don't give a fuck about no more. But she like I've been my wife since 10 days. Shit. I don't think try to work a day in her damn life.
Hey.
Shit, but at the end,
hey, bro, let me tell you, HIV is not. Oh no, wait. Life is a death sentence first and foremost. And hold on, brother. In the immortal words of Kanye West said, "You can live through anything if magic made it. You be all right, nigga. You be all right, nigga. They got pills and everything. You be all right. Y'all can work it out. If you want to live, you will. You see magic. That shit ain't even detectable." I hear you go on some. I'm not. We're done. I'm not doing conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna talk to you, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't be mad if a man did do that shit. Bro.
I'm 100% mad at the man that did that. But you know what though? Yeah, I'm 100%. And you know who I'm more upset at? The men who fantasize about doing that. The men who always do these like, man, if that was me, no, not like that type of shit be getting me more like I could make like, all right, you in the moment, you find out she burned you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I wouldn't even, man, I just snapped. Like, I'll be like, bro, the fuck was you thinking, dog? You know what I mean? But when it's premeditated, like on your type of time, you fantasizing about it. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You just thought you been thinking about it. This is not the first time you done thought about that shit, brother. Don't come on now.
I don't worry about it. Well, at least I don't.
Man, I swear for God, I ain't never thought of. I've never in my life thought about what I would do if my wife gave me anything.
I mean, scenario.
No, I know, but I'm saying I don't even. I know. You know what I would do? I would leave her. You know what I'm saying? Like more than likely, like I would leave her. Shit, depending on what it is, I might stay with her forever. That might have been the thing to trap me. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know, but I'm just like the last thing I'm thinking about is I'm about to hit her. Maybe. It depends on what it is, bro. That shit may be the thing to trap a nigga. We might be able to work it out now. I don't know.
Yeah, he gotta be. Look, I'm gonna fuck with you though, public man. The white jack.
You think that's what you know? What's crazy about that? You think that's a crazy statement? That's not a crazy statement. We both got some incurable shit. Now you want me to go out in the world and find somebody else that got some incurable? You're right. It ain't the craziest thing.
You were just saying some other shit.
No, I'm saying like realistically, like that's not the craziest fucking thing in the world. Because there's a chance that you could work it out with your significant other if they just cheated in general. If if they didn't give you nothing, but they cheated, right? You might work it out with her. So if she give me something, I may work. It ain't like that's the thing. It's like, oh, see, and you gave it because she didn't know. She got it. She gave it to me. But the real thing is that she cheated. That's the real problem, right? So cool. We worked that out. That might, and then even added on top of that, it's like, man, I might as well stay. They do it. That shit, they actually be the thing that pushed me over the edge. That's not crazy. I'm sure there are people who've done that too. I'm not gonna hold you.
I've heard people doing that shit, but look, man, I know you gotta get to everybody else, man.
Mm-hmm.
They start fucking, but yeah, man. I'm gonna fuck with you.
All right.
Fuck with you, all right?
Bet.
Just cool. Fuck with you.
Bet.
All
right, bro. What up, BBG? What up, Pat? Y'all there? You good? We good. Chilling. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I heard you about it being okay for a woman to put her hands on a man. I don't know if you.
No, I didn't say it's okay.
Okay,
I didn't.
Okay. I was concerned because I thought I heard that.
Never heard that.
Okay.
I didn't say it was okay. I think you guys are misinterpreting me saying I'm not going to tell a woman how to respond to abuse. With me saying, oh, yeah, girl, go upside his head with a pen. It's not. Those are two completely different things. I just said that I'm not going to be on some like, you can never, ever hit a man. And like, no. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be the one to say that. You can say that if you want to. I'm not going to be the one to say that.
Why not?
I literally just explained it. You were up here.
No. I'm saying why is it ever okay for?
I literally just explained that. Like, that was what that whole conversation was about. Again, I didn't say it was okay. I'm just saying I'm not going to be the one to condemn it. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, can you clearly state why you aren't not going to be the one to condemn it?
Because I'm not a fucking woman getting cheated on by a man. Who the fuck am I to tell her how to respond to this shit? What the
fuck? In other words, if you're not condemning it, then you're okay with it.
No. That's not the same thing.
That's exactly what it is, sir.
I promise you it's not. And I wish you guys understood nuance better, because I've given this example many times, but I'll give it again, right? I myself am not like, I don't hate white people or non-black people, right? I don't hate any like group of people based on their ethnicity, race, so on and so forth. I don't hate them. None. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any hate for them. But I understand the history, right, of everybody in this country, everybody against black people, because everybody is against us and has been historically against us, right? I understand that wholeheartedly. So if you come up here, Pat, and you say you hate every other group of people that aren't black, I'm not gonna tell you, nah, bro, that's not the way to go. Nah, brother, I'm not gonna say none of that shit. I'm not gonna tell you how to react to how these motherfuckers been mistreating us. Who am I to tell you that? And I'm black. Me and you on the same level, right? There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have an advantage over, like, nothing like that. We're equals in this, 100%. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, dog, you shouldn't feel like, bro, do what you need to do, because I know that that's not gonna destroy you or anything like that. Do what you need to do, right, fam? Cool. That's what I'm saying. Because I understand the fucked up dynamics that exist between black people and everybody else, right? That's what I'm saying about women. I'm not a woman. So that we're not even equals now, right? We're not even coming from the same perspective. I have an advantage over women because I'm a man, because of my maleness, right? So since I am the way this hierarchy is set up, I'm in a higher class than women. Who the fuck am I? If I can't do that to another black man, I wouldn't tell another black man, nah, bro, you shouldn't hate white people. You should. How the fuck am I gonna tell a woman, or especially a black woman, nah, you shouldn't. That's not how you should respond to abuse. Who the fuck am I? Doesn't mean that I would do it. AKA meaning I'm okay with it. But it also means that who the fuck am I to chastise them? Who am I to judge them? That's all I'm saying.
Again, to me,
you're not necessarily chastising the person. For instance, let's use the white tea example. If I said I dislike white tea people, I'm planning to hit somebody over the head, a white tea man over the head with a pen. You may understand where I'm coming from, but you would tell me that's not the way to go.
No. Hold on. Can you go back a little bit? Hold on, wait. If you want to make it, because you're changing the discussion. So let's go back a little bit, right? Let's keep it apples to apples, not apples to oranges. I want you to finish, but let's keep it real. That wouldn't be apples to apples. Let's say, though, you were like, the next time a white tea man disrespects me, I'm going to punch him in his mouth.
Yes.
Do you think I'm going to tell you, no, that's not the way to go? Or you think I'm going to say, run the fade? Because I'm going to tell you to run the fade. To be honest, like me personally, I'm going to tell you to run the fade. Me personally, I am. But I probably shouldn't say that. Like, I probably shouldn't say that. You're right. But I'm going to tell you to run the fade. You saying that, I wouldn't tell you that. It's fucking crazy. Well, now what out there, man, next time a white man, if a white man touch me, if I'm at work and my manager do this, and I'm a fucking, hey, man, sometimes, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Try to stay out of jail with it. You know what I'm saying? I might give you a little suggestion. But nah, if you think I'm going to be on some like, now, Pat, you know you shouldn't, not me. I ain't going to be the angel on your shoulder on that one, brother. I ain't the one.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. You obviously handle it that way, but to me, I would just be looking out for that person's freedom and the consequences of those actions, and highly advise against it.
But they know that, though. Wait, Pat. You're an adult. You know that. I know you already know that. See what I'm saying? I already know. So if you don't give a fuck about your freedom, why should I? Why the fuck am I gonna care more about your freedom than you do?
As adults, our emotions get in the way of our logical thinking, and we don't think of the consequences. Right? We're ready to crash out because we're very emotional. So this happens all the time. You see people ruin their lives over dumb decisions.
But this ain't even a crash out, brother. Listen to what we're saying. This is premeditated. This ain't in the moment. In the moment, Pat, you right. I probably would try to stop. In the moment, I would. I ain't gonna. My reflex would be, bro, calm down. I mean, I'm saying if it was like some verbal shit, right? Some physical shit, I'm gonna jump in. But on some verbal shit, I'm gonna try to stop it, right? But if you turned up to the max, see, I'm just not like I'm not him. Like, I don't know. I'm not that guy. Like, I don't know what guy you think I am. I'm not that person, bro. I swear to God. Like y'all, if you want to set up the fade and run it. Like, we run the phase is nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's an all day occurrence. You know what I mean? Like, you hold the L or take the dub. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Freedom aside. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas got to get their head stumped. That just is what it is. But I'm saying in the scenario with women, if I'm in the house with that woman, same scenario, right? She jump up, she try to hit a man. Yes, I'm going to try to stop her, right? I will. For her protection, I'm definitely gonna try to stop her, right? Let's say I can't, let's say I don't get there, because this actually happened to me in real time, right? Real life. Let's say I don't have enough time to get up and help that woman, to stop her. And she start jumping on this man. She start jumping on his head. And then all of a sudden he flip her over. You think I'm this in real life, I'm gonna get on the man at that point. We gonna jump that nigga. I don't even care what happened. I saw the whole thing happen. I saw that woman run upstairs, jump on that man, start beating him up. He flipped her around and started beating him up. He was about to beat her up. And I jumped in and started helping her, and we beat that nigga. Like that's what we gonna do. That's what gotta be done. He could have got up, calm your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Held her down and hey. But he didn't. He started to cock. When he cocked back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do. Like, that's what you want me to do, bro. You want me to be like, now she was wrong. I'm just gonna let this woman get her ass beat by. Nah, nigga, fuck that nigga. He should have knew better. He should have knew better.
Yeah, I think that's problematic. That happens a lot in real life. A woman could be very emotional and in the moment and could slowly be escalated to a point where she's about to put her hands on you.
Leave.
And hold on. Dude, he's standing there watching her.
Leave.
Do this, right?
Leave.
And as she puts her hands on the person, they're still kind of sitting back watching. And as soon as the dude reacts, then they want to jump off.
Yep.
Or they like stop. And I think there's a lot wrong with it. Okay.
I do. I agree. You know what I think? I think the man should have left. I think the man that was getting agitated, that felt all that anger building up,
No, I think the people who were watching should have intervened before that even escalated.
Okay, maybe. I'm not even gonna say no to that. You're right. They should have intervened. They did. She was still turned up. She was still yelling. Now what? Now where we at with it? Because that's a grown ass woman.
And that's a grown woman. So don't expect me to then come in and save you because you're escalating the situation, right?
Okay, that's you, bro.
I'm gonna sit back and put my hands like,
exactly. That's you. You're not a protector. You don't like protect. You're not a protector.
I'm here to protect a grown adult from
you not.
the decisions they made.
You just hold on. You just got done telling me that I was wrong for not telling a man that he shouldn't lay hands on another man if that man agitates it. Because sometimes we need to protect people from themselves, and they don't see the consequences. Now you like, oh, when she do it, it's a whole different story. See what I'm saying? So no, brother. That man jump up, I'ma jump up. Y'all niggas so scared, bro. Y'all be so scared. It should be blowing my mind. I'm like, why y'all be so scared of dudes?
Y'all be so scared, right?
Who be scared?
What I was arguing is
who be scared though? I don't never be scared. I don't give a fuck.
In this scenario, you should intervene as soon as stuff pops off.
I would, brother. I already told sir.
It's putting hands on it.
Sir.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell you something right now. I don't need to do shit. If that woman is yelling at that man and that man is sitting there taking it, he's stupid. He a dummy. Why the fuck you ain't? I'm not about to let no lady, no woman. No, I'm not. If a man yelling at me and I'm not about to fight him, I'm gonna leave. I'm not about to sit there and let some man yell at me. Are you fucking crazy? I'm leaving. Are you like what? If I already made the decision, like I'm not about to fight this, I'm out. I'm leaving. If a woman is yelling at me, the reason why the nigga stayed was so that he would be justified in hitting her. That's why I'm gonna jump up and instantly.
Absolutely not, man.
I'll come in front of.
Every person has a right to be in a location. You don't have to flee a location just because somebody is.
See, there you go, making up bullshit. We don't care. Nope. When it's women, he not saying none of that when it's women, BBG. When you flip it around, it's like.
Literally just a few moments ago, you were talking about women incorrectly choosing. Like not in those certain terms, to be clear. That is phrasing. You were.
I just got here. What are you talking about? Women not correctly choosing.
I mean, patty cake. I've been listening for quite some time.
I just got here. What you talking about?
Okay.
PPG, you hear
it. When women talk about experiencing abuse at the hands of men, almost every single time we have these conversations, men always say that the women should have seen the red flags, that they should have left, they should have walked away. Why would you continuously be with that man, seeing all of these red flags? It is mighty funny to me that it is men. You have the ability to walk away, that y'all choose not to. And then somehow we're supposed to believe that a vast majority of men are experiencing women putting hands on them when they literally could just walk away. Like, I don't know that I understand that. And I know that y'all get it because of the fact that when he asked you about a white man coming up to you and disrespecting you, immediately it clicked and you went, oh yeah, yeah. And nothing in your mind went, oh, well, wait a minute. Because public asked that. He did ask that. He said, if a white man confronted you, I didn't say that you said he went outside. I said that this is also paraphrasing. You don't know how to use contextual clues.
She's not saying you said it. Hold on, Pat.
You things verbatim. I'm not saying that you said that verbatim. I also said that I was paraphrasing what you said. That's what I said. I said that I was paraphrasing what you said. When he asked you the question earlier about whether or not a white man came up to you and said that it said something disrespectful, that you would respond with that same kind of energy, you didn't question that at all whatsoever. You didn't question whether or not you would be willing to confront a white man.
I never even argued that. I don't know what you're saying, because my whole position has been that if you see a situation about to escalate, intervene and get out of there. So I don't know why.
Exactly. Hold on, wait. Well, why doesn't that go for the man in that situation? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Like, let's say we. I'm sure BPG agrees. I agree. We all agree with like, yeah, we need to de-escalate the situation, intervene, get out. Okay, cool. Why doesn't it apply to the man in that situation? That's what I'm not understanding.
It 100% applies to everybody.
Oh.
If the man is the aggressor,
not if he's the aggressor. No, not if he's the aggressor, Pat.
No, if he's the aggressor, if he's the person being
aggressed upon, yes.
Intervening and separating the two people is what I'm talking about. Not waiting for.
Wait, no. I'm saying, Pat, BPG is coming at she, Patty Cake, all in your face, boot finger, right? Why are you, as the person being aggressed upon, why aren't you thinking to yourself, I need to get out of this situation? That's what I'm asking. Why are you thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? No. You are
the victim.
Yes. Exactly. Hold on. Hold on. So
it's not the victim's job to do all this.
It's not the victim's job to save themselves if they can.
No, it's not a woman who's a victim of rape. You should have been.
Hold on. Listen to what I listen to what I said. It is not a victim's job to save themselves if they can.
Again, it is not a victim. It's not on the victim to save themselves in that situation.
No, hold on. Wait. Listen, hold on. Why not? How is that not their job? They're being victimized, but they can easily get away. This is what I'm saying. They can easily
establish victims. Okay, you can use it in, like I said, with great victims are constantly told.
This isn't. Hold on, brother. This isn't great. No, not the same. Pat, it's not the same thing. Every victim isn't the same. Not all victims are the same, bro. Stop it. That's a false equivalency. It's not what it is. Not every victim is the same. Being great. Hold on. If you're being great, you are being overpowered in the vast majority of situations, or you are incapacitated, one of the two, which is essentially the same thing. Fine. In this situation, you would be the bigger, stronger person. So you can just leave. You're faster than the woman more than likely. You're bigger than the woman more than likely. You're stronger than the woman more than likely. And lastly, we also have to assume that if you were just to simply walk away, that the woman would follow you. Because in a lot of cases, the women wouldn't even fucking follow you if you left. If you just walked out the door, she'd be like, get the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. And then leave. Like, what are you talking about, bro? And then, go ahead.
Who is in the wrong in this situation? Let's start there. Who's in the wrong? The woman or the man? Like, just...
In what situation?
A woman who's being aggressive towards a man, like yelling and slowly...
It depends on what... It depends on why she's yelling.
It depends on why she's yelling.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell you. This is not like great. Great never matters on the why, right? But why is she yelling though?
Let's say getting to the point where she is being very aggressive towards someone who's not at all aggressive. Right?
I know, but why? Hold on, wait. But why is she yelling? Why is she being aggressive? That's wait, no, that matters. That matters a lot.
Never, and that's what I'm saying.
Like, it never matters is dumb. Like, come on, bro.
No, if you see the situation unfolding and you don't have all the information, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm telling you. It
100% matters. No. Sir, I promise you, I've been in these situations, and every single time the first question I ask is, what happened? What's going on? Because I want to make sure before I get in the middle of it. This motherfucker, I just caught this motherfucker sleeping with his baby mama for the 10th time. And okay, hold on. Long step back, nigga. Let me get on up out of here.
Let's flip it real quick. To say the man was being aggressive towards the woman.
Yep, don't matter. Now it doesn't matter. The dynamics have changed. Nope, doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't matter. So it matters if the woman's being aggressive, but if the man is being aggressive, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, see? All right, man.
Y'all, the reason, the way that this, hold on, the way it is very logical, Pat. Okay, it's not logically consistent. You guys don't know logic, and that's why I tell you to stop using those words. So, okay, I'll tell you how it's logically consistent. Again, I use the same scenario I used a minute ago. If my son punches me in the face, should I punch him back?
No, that's a child.
Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. I just want to know yes or no. No, right? Okay, cool. Okay, that's a child, right? Cool. If I punch my son and he punches me back, is that okay? For him to do it, not for me to do it, but he does it. Is that fair?
He's the victim.
I know, but I know. Hold on. That's all I'm asking. If I punch my son and he punches me back, is that okay? Okay, cool. If you see me out in public and I'm yelling at a fucking 13-year-old boy, I'm all in his face, I'm fucking yelling at him, right? Are you going to wonder what happened? Or are you going to be like, hey man, calm down, bro. This is a fucking kid. Is that what you're gonna that's how you're gonna react? How are you gonna react in that situation?
That's a child. Like,
okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. If a 13-year-old is yelling at a grown adult man, who are you gonna walk up to and tell him? Are you gonna walk up to the 13-year-old and be like, no matter what, hey man, calm down.
I'm gonna try to intervene, but
you're gonna try to intervene, but what are you going to ask the 13-year-old boy?
That's a child.
But what are you going? But wait. What are you going to ask him?
I'm not gonna ask him anything.
You're not gonna ask him anything. You're not gonna ask him what's going on. Nothing. Sir, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Go. Sir, I know you're missing the point. You're missing the point. You are. I promise you, you are. If you stop, it has nothing to do with, sir. The 13-year-old boy. The reason why it's bad is because it's a child, right? Not in by class, but also by stature. That's the important thing there too, right? There's a physical dynamic that is going on there that is observable. In the vast majority of cases, I'm so much bigger than my kid. Both of my kids together are still significantly smaller than me, right? I have a fucking 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, right? So you could put me in a room with 9-year-olds. They don't stand it. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that. Would you rather fight 100 9-year-olds or 10, 8, whatever the fuck? They're losing, right? Fine. We understand that because it's a physical thing. It's not about them being necessarily, the first thing is the physical thing. It's not the fact that they're children. It's look at this little ass person against this fully grown person. That's the thing, right? That's what I'm trying to help you understand. So now let's relate that to women. Yes, she's an adult. She's an adult. You're right. You're right. She's an adult. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because my 12-year-old son is almost as strong as my fully grown adult wife. My 12-year-old son is almost as strong as her right now, right? So by the time he's 14, he's probably going to be stronger than her. That's what I'm saying. So I'm using these things. This is logic. This is how logic works. That's what I'm saying. So if logically I can see a 13-year-old yelling at a grown adult, and my reaction wouldn't be to go to the 13-year-old and it would matter. I would be like, "Why? What's going on? What's the problem?" This motherfucker tripped me. I was skateboarding and he threw it right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And I'm gonna instantly turn and be like, "What the fuck is your grown ass doing arguing with a goddamn 13-year-old? What are you doing? You about to fight a 13-year? Like, what the fuck are you doing?" And if I walked up on a fully grown man about to lay hands on a 13-year-old, I don't give a fuck what the 13-year-old did. I'm instantly intervening physically, instantly. Just right off the I'm not asking no questions. I don't give a fuck. I'm instantly intervening, right? Because there is a power dynamic that is at play there that is unevenly slanted in the direction of the man in that case. That is what it is like between men and women, sir. So you got to stop saying this stupid ass shit like, oh, they're women. And yes, they're women. I know. I get it. I understand. I'm 50 pounds heavier than my wife and fucking 10 inches taller. I'm 50 pounds heavier and 10 inches taller. And my wife has never been in a fight in her whole life. Never. What the fuck are we even talking about? If you see me and my wife arguing in public and you even think it's about to get physical, help her. Help her. Don't help me. Help her.
You're saying that being physically weaker and smaller means that you are automatically less of a threat.
Are you really asking this question? Or do you not understand? Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. And I was hoping you would already understood that.
And I think that is a problem with this world. Okay, to just assume that someone, just to assume that someone is physically smaller.
Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, this person.
Oh my!
They are more of a threat. This smaller person.
Oh my! Jesus H. Christ!
This is how
oh my God! This is so crazy. Oh my God, dude! It's getting worse. He's dead serious. This is crazy. Woo! That was crazy, Pat. I'm sorry, bro. That was gnarly. Wow.
Let me just explain it real quick.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that it's painting a very dangerous precedent when you say that person A is smaller than person B. So because of that, they are automatically less of a threat in this situation.
That's not what's being said.
No. Hold on. This is a precedent you're saying. You're saying
not what's being said.
Hold on.
This is what you call, and this is, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what you refer to as gaslighting. Go ahead, we're listening. This is textbook gaslighting. You see the bait and switch? This is the debate and switch. The sleight of hand is ridiculous. Go ahead, Pat. We're listening. Go ahead. So tell me what I'm saying again. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I really want to land. So just let me
okay, I'm gonna let you land. Go ahead, brother. Hold on. Let me read this. Kimberly said they just want to beat women, pretty much. Pat, let me do something real. I swear to God, if you give me 2 minutes, I'll let you go off. I swear to God. You give me 2 minutes. Give me a minute. All right, cool. Give me 1 minute. Also, we put 2000 on. Envy said men will bring up the male loneliness epidemic, but refuse to build safe spaces and social groups to talk about their emotions, but blame women. Why? Because they don't want to do that, and they just want to blame women. Juniper said men are more likely to be SA than accused at all. Exactly. Teresa said women have to put up with everything men do plus sexual harassment. Underreporting is the problem, not false accusations. Men are the common denominator. True on both accounts. Mia said fighting is hard. To find a scenario where you can beat women is gross. We were there. Teresa said Martina Morris studied this. They did give us HIV. Their hypothetical didn't happen. Yours did. They want. Oh yeah, I got what you're saying. Teresa's like basically in this study. I'm guessing the women were given HIV by the men. They didn't abuse the men. When you flip that around, the men did abuse the women. So yeah, they want us to. They want to abuse us with impunity. How many men have been unalive with a frying pan? Black men unalive. Black men unalive 4 black men a day. Damn. Equal rights, equal fights translates to I want to hit women as if men haven't been doing that regardless. Um, Intently said, drop train for 77 crash out. Here's 2. Teresa said, black men enact violence against black women like they enjoy it. Osa said, your wife, you are not safe, sir. That was for Big C earlier. Teresa said, ask him if it's okay if black women reciprocate violence. They all say no. Juniper said, women aren't most DV abusers. Men go find another victim. Men go find another victimhood, acting like men are not hurting women, are not hurting women more. Y'all are all lives matter. Yep. Vanity said, "Pub wearing white like we don't deserve comments." Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Intently purposeful said, the only thing we're good at is abuse. Juniper said, men want women to be afraid and submit to their women like men submit to bigger, stronger men. Keep that submission for yourselves, man. We refuse. Facts. Juniper said, men are so happy to point out how big and strong they are until you hold them accountable for their strength and size. Exactly. That's the only time I care that men are bigger and stronger than me. It's the only time I don't give a fuck in any other instance. Couldn't care less. Tanaka said, funny how women aren't equal to men until men want to beat on us. And Miss Christy Baby said, Pat is the reason birth rates are down. Nigel said the girls aren't going upside his head enough. Goddamn. Okay. Go ahead, Pat. You got it, brother. The floor is yours.
Can I say
No. I promise. BBG, I promise. I gotta let him go. Okay, all right, go. All right, you gotta go back. Go.
And I think that a lot of what the issue is that for one, we have too much history, we have too much historical reference, and we have too much reference presently to prove that when men have the ability to abuse, whether it be their power, whether it be physically, whatever it is, they do it. And especially making the insinuation that somehow we are just believing smaller people and allowing for them to wreak havoc on the world as if men who, by all intents and purposes, are bigger than women, they're bigger than children, consistently abuse them, consistently mistreat them, consistently harm them, that somehow we are letting women pass. And I'm assuming children, because they're small people too. We're letting women and children pass by allowing people to believe that somehow they are secretly abusing big tough guys. It's absolutely insane. Like I can't. I'm trying to still wrap my head around it. It's a very weird concept.
Mm-hmm. I heard that bell, by the way.
Right.
I heard that motherfucker. That shit gave me anxiety instantly. All right, go ahead, Pat. We listening.
Go ahead. Let's get back to what we were talking about.
Yes.
You said that in the scenario, if you saw a woman being aggressive over a man, it depends on what happened. But flip it, a man being aggressive towards a woman, it doesn't matter. Okay, and that's when and your argument was because the man is much bigger in size, right? Physicality.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at them differently. Okay, my argument is you're setting a precedence because you're telling women that because you are smaller physically, you are less of a threat, right? And you can't perpetuate these things, right? You can't be aggressive. You can't put your hands on a man. Justify it. Have a reason. You can't. He cheated on you. Hey, he should get knocked out. But if you flip the table and women cheated on a man,
when did I say that though, Pat? But when did I say that?
You never said.
Okay, I'm so curious because I'm like I don't think I said anything even remote. To be honest with you, I don't think I even said anything remote close to that. To be honest with you,
you never said anything. The latter part was nothing you said. Okay, but what I'm saying is it's painting a dangerous precedent, right? You're telling women
You're telling people who are physically smaller that they are less of a threat and that they can perpetuate some of these things.
I'm telling you, Pat.
They may be justified in perpetuating violence towards other people, right? Because if you have a good enough reason, then who am I to judge that reason? And I'm telling you, that's a dangerous precedent you're setting. And one example that comes to the top of my head is the fact that the highest domestic V rates in the country
Don't say it's lesbian women.
Same.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Pat, it's not. It's okay. Prove it. Cite the source. I didn't want to do that because I don't care to do that because I've already read it 1,000 times. Look it up. No, look it up now. Stop everything. Look it up. Stop everything and look it up. Not ChatGPT either. I want the source. No, you do it. You do the labor for me because the problem. No, hold on, brother. The problem is with what you're saying is if you actually read the study, that's not what it says. That's not. Don't do that. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know it is. That is the data is in the study, brother. The data is in the study. It's not just it's not just some random numbers. Listen to what I'm telling you, brother. That's not what that data says. I've read it so many times. So many times. I've read it so many times. That's not what that data says. I swear to God, I would not lie to you. That is not what that data says. You want me to tell you what it says? I'll tell you what it says, but it doesn't prove that same-sex lesbian couples have the most violence. That's not what it says. What it says is they experience the most violence. Same-sex couples. But what happened was they put all of the violence that those women experienced and said that they experience the most violence. So if you think about it, essentially, there's two women in a relationship, right? Are you listening, Pat?
Yeah.
Okay. There's two women in a relationship, right? The people who experience the most violence are women, right?
Okay.
No, not okay, right? Yes. Okay. So if you put two women in a relationship together, now that couple has experienced the most violence because it's two women in a relationship. That is what that study proved. Because over, I think it was like 40% or some I forget if it was, I think it was like 40% of the violence that they experienced happened from men that they were in relationships prior to. Pat, stop. Pat, stop. I'm not making it up. You never read it. You never read. Pat, shut up. I'll give you $1,000 right now. I'll give you $1,000. Pat, I will give you $1,000. Listen, I will give you $1,000 right now if you can cite the source that says that two women in a relationship are more violent to each other than two men in a relationship or a man and a woman in a relationship. I will give you $1,000 right now. Right now. I'll give it to you right now.
Hold on. Because I have questions. Okay. So what sense would it make to do a study about same-sex couples?
That's not what the study was about.
Oh my God, sir. So
you don't even know what the study was about, Pat. Give me one. I'm
just trying to.
You're trying to gaslight me.
What you said.
I just don't want you to I just don't want you to start trying to gaslight me. It's such a waste of time. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. You're right. I'm listening. My fault. Go ahead.
Is you're saying the two-sex couples, okay, they're two women, right? And because they're two women, because they're two, they're experiencing more TV, right?
No, that's not what I said. I said, look, listen, Linda. Listen. I said that women experience the most DV. They are the victims of the most DV. Women are, right? Okay. mainly by men, right?
Okay.
So if you put two women in a relationship, right, and you ask, and this is what they did. I'm gonna give it to you like in real, so you can see it. If they said hey, have you ever been abused? Have you ever been? Yeah, right. Let's say I'm just paraphrasing. They say yeah. They go okay. How many times? And they say oh I've been abused times or whatever, right? Or whatever. They say okay cool. So frequently, yeah. And then they ask another woman, how have you been abused? And she goes yeah I've been abused. They go how frequent? About 10 times. They go okay cool. So that's a lot too, but okay cool. And they ask the man, have you been abused? And he goes nope. Okay. Then they ask another man and they go, have you been abused? And they go, nope. They go, okay, cool. Then they ask, and then you take those two women and you put them in a relationship with one another, right? Even if they hit each other, they already have experienced more abuse than those two men who have been in a relationship. If they get into a relationship, because if you look at the numbers, that's what it says. It says the gay men are the least violent, right? They experience the least amount of DV, and the gay women have experienced the most. That's because before the women even dealt with the woman, she already got her ass whooped by a man. That's what happened. So when you put that together, that is what that means, and that is what that study. That's what that study drew out. That's what it ended up proving. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But if you look at a cishet couple, a man and a woman, there is more domestic violence happening in that relationship than either two relationships. The man, two men together, or two women together. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm telling you. And that is what that study proved. And I read it several times. It's not my first, that is not the, I swear to God, I read that study several times. Because I've had so many men come up here and say that same thing. And I was like, yo, is that true? And then I looked it up for myself. And then I read it on my live several times. And I was like, yeah, that's not true. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I swear to God, Pat, I'm not lying to you. That's what happened. And I know for a fact that, and I'll give you some grace, you either misinterpreted what that study was saying when you read it, or you never read it. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay, do you think the CDC is a reliable?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So according to CDC,
mm-hmm.
lesbian women.
So you're doing the chat GPT thing again, like I told you not to do. I told you should go actually.
So the CDC states that 43.8% of lesbian women reported experiencing physical violence, stalking, or rape by their partner. The study notes that out of those 43.8, 2/3 reported exclusively female perpetrators.
2/3, exactly. So separate that from the 43%. Do the math on it.
The other third.
Hold on, wait, no. Do the first. Let's start there. 2/3 of 43% is what, Pat?
Let's see. I need to calculate that. So let's see, 46. What did I say?
43%. So we're already not. It ain't even.
Times 2.
It ain't even 2/3 of a half. It's 2/3 of 40%. 29.2%.
29.2%.
I know. No. That's of the 43%, brother.
Yes.
That's not of the. Now you got add that back to the total. And what percentage is that? It's not 29%.
That is 29.2% of lesbian women.
How? You just said no. 2/3. No. That's
okay. So you said 43.8% of all lesbian women.
It's not. Yeah, I know, brother. I just did the math. That's why I know. I know what it was. That's not the math. The math isn't 29%. 2/3 of 43% is 29% of 43%. Now you have to separate the 29% of the 43. Oh my God, man. This is what y'all just leave the heavy lifting to us.
Let's talk about the 29, the 43% is 29%, right?
Of the 43%, not of the total, brother. The 43, hold on, listen to what I'm saying. The 43% is the 43% of the total. So 29% of the 43% is not 29% of the total. You get what I'm saying? It's only 29% of the 43%. So it's even less. So it's yeah.
Okay, so it's 29% of the 43%.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's like around it's like 12, 13% of women experience domestic violence in their relationship from women. If you do the rough, I think if you do the rough math, it's something like that. It's 14%. Yeah. Somebody just did the math right now. It's 14. I just did it in my head. It's 14%. So it's like 14%. So think about that. You're telling me 14% of lesbian women experience DV from a lesbian woman. 14%. Now, way lower. That is what way lower. Nope. I'll go to the study right now. I'll go to the study right now. I'll go to the study. Way lower. Like not even close. Not even close, brother. Not even close. Domestic violence in cishet relationships, not even close.
Of those, hold on.
Mhm.
No. Let's go back.
Mhm.
Because that it is 29%.
Okay. How so?
Okay, so we said
it's still less than no matter what. Even if I give you the 29%, it's still less, but it's not 29%. But you explain it to me.
35% of couples, women say they experience intimate partner violence. So it's very close.
It's hold on, wait, sir. I just want to be clear, just so we're clear. You made a definitive statement, right? So you must concede right now, even by your own. Hold on. Even by your own metric, even by your own information that you looked up, you must concede that because this is what you said. I can rewind the tape. You said that lesbian women experience the most DV. That is literally what you said, and that's how we got here. But now you just said that even by when we just did the math, you just came to the conclusion that cishet women actually experience more DV from their partners. Then you just tried to blow past it and go, well, I slightly more. More is the point.
Hey, I'm not here to compete with you. I'm not here for the debate. So I'm okay to concede with that point. But what I will say, the whole reason I said that is because women are just as capable as men of perpetuating these crimes. And we just proved them.
Okay. Prove that.
It didn't prove it. It didn't prove that.
It doesn't prove that because of the fact that.
Hold on, let her finish. Hold on, Pat. Pat, let her finish.
They don't have the same amount of data when it comes to LGBTQ plus couples as they do cishet couples. That is a immutable fact. When we talk about the research, we do know that. When we talk about the research that is done, especially on domestic violence, that number is also shorter because of the fact that it's reported, and you also have cishet couples who aren't included in this research. So you have to include that part. But then on top of that, the LGBTQ couples who could be included in that number, you don't know what that number is because it has not been researched as heavily as it has been with cishet relationships, and definitely not even for as long. We are literally maybe a little above 30 years of women actually being able to have autonomy within their relationships, where their husbands are legally allowed to hit them, to rape them, to abuse. Like the abuse for women, we aren't even 40 years in.
Not yet. Hold on, and not even yet. Yeah, I'm like not even yet in that. I gotta.
On the books, and when you talk about what's on the books and you talk about what's happening in real life, those are two very.
I'm talking about on the books. I'm saying even on the books, women still don't have autonomy yet.
I'm arguing that, but I think that the issue is that a lot of men, because men cannot conceptualize how evil men are and how often these things are happening. So they think that somehow it means that there's bad on both sides. There's not bad on both sides. It is a fact that there is one side causing more harm than the other. Because when you start breaking down this data and this information, you start to see that there is a vast difference in the harm that men are inflicting on women and the harm that women are inflicting on men. Like, there's no argument.
It's not close. It shouldn't be an argument, but somehow we argue. Let me read this. Esty the best. I got you. Hold on. Right after these, Pat. Esty the best said, being bigger equals being bigger equals better is what's wrong with the world. Oh, being bigger is what's being bigger equals better is what's wrong with the world. I may be misreading it. Is what's wrong with the world. Being bigger is what's wrong with the world. I think that's what you say. So Nigel said, find a washer and dryer and put them in between them. Wait, man. To Nigel said, bitch. Hey, man, it be hard sometimes. The messages don't be coming through all the way clear. Y'all don't blame me. I know how to read. Trust me. That shit be funny. Okay. Akiku said, men are the reason I don't date men. Nigel said, Nigel asked you a question, Pat. She asked, how many women do you think are going to now start physically abusing men because Pub says we're smaller than men? Be fucking for real. Like, you think, y'all really think women is super dumb, huh? Like, y'all think women dumb as shit. like y'all really, like, the funniest shit, y'all be really thinking like I have like influence over, like, my nigga. I swear, if y'all knew, like, take it from the nigga that do it. That be the thing that be blowing my mind. I be sitting there like, I'm doing this shit, and I'm telling you, I can see it. I don't have no influence over women, man. I don't. Because I be, look, and you know how I know? This is how I know. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. This is how I know. How I know is every single fucking time we talk about anything that doesn't have to do with the dynamics between cishet men and women, right? When we talk about we start going to the fringes of society, we start talking about transgender rights and all that shit. I know instantly I have no impact or influence. Because I ain't the shit that I'll be being here one of them days and read the comments when they light up when we start talking about transgender women and men and shit like that, and the women's be coming, oh, that's great. No, I disagree with that. Oh, that's how I know. That's when like I always knew, but that was when I was like, yeah, no, I ain't not listening. they just hear the, you know what I'm saying, whatever. They hear what they agree with, and when they disagree. There is no influence, there is no impact, brother. They got their own fucking minds, they doing their own goddamn thing. They doing their own goddamn thing when they want to do it how they want to do it. It ain't me, man. It's whatever is happening. If you think women are reacting negatively to men, it is from listening to Pat. It is from listening to Big C. It is from listening to all about these other people. It is not me, though. It may happen on my live. Don't get me wrong. It may happen on my live, but it's not me. It's not me they're listening to. They're listening to y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is not me they are listening to. Like, I really want y'all to understand this. You guys have to stop blaming, and it's important. You have to stop blaming everybody else for our problems. As men, we got to stop doing that. You want to blame some random fucking schmuck on the internet with a microphone and some headphones for these women single because of, nigga, I started 2 years ago. The women was already single before that. It was already staying away from y'all way before I even thought about talking about this shit. Like, what are you like? Please be for real. Like, on some real for real shit. Because trust me, if I had influence, no woman would be in relationships with y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if you left it up to me, no woman would be in relationships with me. There would be no new relationships happening. Nothing would be popping off. Because everybody know my solution. Don't fuck with them. Why the fuck would I tell women to go into the lion's den? I'm not gonna be the guy to do that. Not me. Hey, well, what's your advice? What should I do? Not fuck with him. But he's a good man. If you think he's a good man, then I don't know that nigga. What you want me to tell you? I don't even know this man. You want me to tell you to stay with him or to like? Leave that nigga. You don't like him, leave him. You don't like men, you feel like they're unstable, don't be with them. Why be with them? That's always gonna be that's all I got. That's literally all I have. I don't have nothing else. I have nothing. You want me to lie? You want me to tell women, no, it's some good men. No, it's some good men out there. You just gotta keep, yeah, hey, you gotta bump your head sometimes. You gotta, hey, you got the ups and the downs, the ebbs and the flows. I'm not about to do that shit.
It's weird because women have spent the majority of their lives around men who have sought to harm them. Like legit, I remember being a very little girl and having a very old man. I mean, like 39 years old, having an old man. I think that man had to be 60-something years old, saying inappropriate sexual comments to me. Like we don't need the internet to tell us. Whether or not men is bad, we don't need the influence. Like, truthfully, the only thing that happens is that we do get online and we feel validated because you find out, okay, I put that to myself because I was scared and I thought it was just me. It wasn't just me. It was other women. It was other girls who were experiencing the same thing. And also, the fact that you're a man who sees that and validates that as well, who instead of going, why wouldn't you be better, do better, choose better? Why wouldn't you, you were supposed to be a little girl at the playground. What were you doing at that church?
Being fast.
At the library? What was you like? Instead of you validate men's experiences, which ties into your topic, you validate the experiences of women who are saying, like, hey, I've experienced harm by men at a young age throughout my life, and I don't hate them. I probably should. I don't hate them, but this is my experience. That pisses men off because they would take advantage of that information if given the opportunity, and you don't, and they can't wrap their heads around
that. BBG clocked that shit like a year and a half ago for me. She told me that shit a long time ago. I was like, you know what? That actually makes the most sense. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why are these motherfuckers so mad? But they just be mad because they be like, if I had that influence, I would be in the cheeks. I would be like, nigga, I'm not. That's why y'all. That's why you don't have the influence.
Can I make it clear for you? About the 29%.
Oh,
no, real quick.
Okay.
You guys said I was wrong, but let's say you have 100 lesbian women, right? 43.8% of them have experienced physical violence from a partner, right? That's 43 of those 100 women.
Yep.
Right? Of those 43 women, 2/3 or 67% have experienced that from another woman. That's 29 women. So that's
you said 67%?
Yeah, 2/3.
You get, so you did the math on it. That's what I was asking you. Okay, so you did the math on it. Okay.
He's wrong. No, it's 29%, which I was wrong. It's not higher than men, but it's very similar, right? Men, a heterosexual couple, women experience violence from men at a rate of about 34 to 35%. Yes.
Wait. He's no. He's saying, you think about it, he's saying it's 66% because 2/3 of 43% is 66, roughly 66% of 2/3, and 66% of 43%, which is to like 29%. If I'm not wrong, I think that's what it is. I think he's right on that one. I think he's right. I ain't gonna lie, I think he is right. But even then, no matter what, am I wrong? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's right. Yeah, he is right. Yeah. If you no matter what, the point is it was less than men abusing women, and that's what I was saying the whole time. So Pat, this is what I want you to do. Moving forward, you can no longer use lesbian women as like the barometer for this, because they aren't the poster child. It is still, and always will be, cishet men and women, right?
Look, the reason why I will use lesbian women
is because you're biased and you want to lie and gaslight everybody. Okay.
No, what I'm saying is because they have very similar rates. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is women are just as capable of doing this.
They're not.
Yes, they are, sir.
They're not.
They may not be capable of doing it.
You're missing. Hold on. Exact. Hold on. Wait. Say it again. Hold on. No. Say it again. They're not what?
They
not be capable of doing it to other men.
Okay, then that's what, because that's the point. Because that's the nope. That's not, sir. This is why I tell y'all, really, look, brother. I'm good at logic. I'm not the most logical person, but I am actually good at logic. Like that is kind of like a knack of mine, right? What you just did was you laid out the logic and then still ignored it. You made the point. You ran, Pat, you ran head first into the point. Because it is not, everything isn't, sir, listen. Sir, Pat, stop. We've been talking about this whole entire time, men versus women. Have we not?
That's just my opinion.
No, fuck your opinion right now. Answer my question. We have been talking this whole entire time about men versus women. Right?
Sure.
Correct? Yes or no? It's not a trick question. Yes. Okay. So we've been talking about men versus women. Fine. Now, we have established that men are more violent to women than women are to women, and that men are to men. We know that. Cool. Now, yes, we did.
No, they're similar.
No, they are more. See how dumb this is, bro? They are more violent. Men are more violent.
29.
That's more.
By a couple percent.
That's not a couple. See how you have to do all it. I can't. You hold on, Pat. Let's just call it. Let's just call it what it is, bro. You're lying. Now you're lying. I gave you, sir. I gave you so much grace, and now we are to the point to where it is without a doubt you are lying. I'm not frustrated.
I just said 29 and 35 is similar. You may not agree. So
it's not similar. It is more. That's not about it being similar. It's more. Jesus Christ.
If you said like 50 and 29 or 75 and 29, then I'm gonna say, yeah, that's more. But you said 35 and 29, that's pretty similar. It's more, but it's similar.
It's more.
Okay, but it's
similar is, hold on. Listen to what I'm telling you, Pat. Let me tell you something. Similar is relative. Is it correct? Is that not correct? Similar is opinion based. Correct? No, it is. It is 100%. Similar is opinion based. More is definitive. More is there's no arguing more. It is either more or less. And in this case, we know it is more. More is a fact. Similar is an opinion.
More is a fact, right? You're right.
Yes.
But for instance, if I said this is 35% and this is 34%, 35% is more. It's more.
Which is a fact.
But if you actually look at the numbers, you realize, yes, it's more, but it's within similar ranges.
No, it's not. It's still not. Because you're playing a game. If you have 10 students or 15 students, I'll say 20, because that's kind of how that number looks. If you have 20 students in your class and 50% of them fail, and I have 5 students in my class and 50% of them fail, what's the difference here?
Oh, I didn't even think about that, BPG.
Because you're comparing.
Damn.
You're comparing what is a vastly larger number of men committing harm to a very, very small number of women committing harm. Because even with percentages, and again, I'm not a math person. I'm always welcome to be corrected with math, but I'm also not a stupid person.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a math person either.
I know that if it's and it's 20 in another room, that even if the percentages are the same, that does not mean that there's some reduction of harm because of the fact that the percentages are the same. Because there are more people in that room who are inflicting harm.
Yep.
That's the part that's gaslighting in the game. Because if you're looking at those comparatively, you are what public said is true. You are actually looking at those numbers 1-to-1. You're not. Because what percentage of women are even a part of the LGBTQ community? What percentage of women are lesbians?
5%. I know I'm going high. I'm saying like, yeah, just to make art for 5%. Okay, cool. Yeah.
The population doesn't even identify
True.
as part
No,
of it.
that's true. Yeah, it's way less. Yeah.
The number is like 1%.
Yeah, it's probably closer to 1%.
1% of the population.
They saying 1.5.
We talking about LGBTQ plus.
Plus.
We're talking about right. We got to add all the other factors in.
Yep.
That's not just women who are lesbians.
Yep.
So you talking about
43% of a half of a percent. 29% of 43% of a half of a percent. Like
some point type garbage percent, and then you're comparing that to a large number of men. Some of those men, you have to include the fact that some of those men who are abusive are married to children. Nobody wants to.
And they said it's like 5 women. It's like 5 women out here doing that shit.
The point in the conversation is that
Oh man,
we're talking about relationships and relationship dynamics, right? And even though lesbians are a much smaller population, if their rate is similar to the
it's
rate,
not similar.
Yes, it is.
It's not similar. No, it's not.
That's why.
It's not similar.
You can't just use raw numbers and say.
Is the rate? Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Pat. Is the rate similar? Because you know the rate is more important than the percentage, right? Is the rate similar?
What do you mean in the context of rate?
Is what percentage of women, right? What like out of 100,000 women, what percentage of women are actually DVing anybody? You see what I'm saying?
If you look at it from that perspective, that's a different conversation.
That's the only conversation. That's the only conversation.
That's not the only conversation.
I swear to God, it is. That is the conversation we've been having. This Pat, I swear, you just didn't know it. That is the conversation we've been having this whole entire time. Who cares about it? That is what BBG just like.
You're moving the goalpost. That's fine.
I'm moving the goalpost.
You just shifted it.
I moved it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh my God, I'm about to fucking lose it. I can't stand being gaslit like this. I can't stand it.
Another adult human person is wrong, and it doesn't matter the reason. There's no justifiable reason to accept that, right? You cannot justify somebody putting their the person got cheated on, so
nobody, Jones. Nobody is. Nobody. I swear nobody is. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. No, let him land. Hold on. Let him land. Go ahead, land. BB, don't address her. Pat, don't address her. Land. You said you wanted to land. Land. Go ahead.
Okay, so making me lose my train of thought. All right, so you said, oh my God. Okay, sir. You said that if you don't know what happened for that woman to hit that man, she could have got cheated on. What I'm saying is that's still not a reason to put your hands on somebody, right? There's no justifiable reason for another adult to put their hands on another adult, right? We know that if a man said the same thing, it would be wrong.
I just want you to say, but wait.
If a woman said the same thing, it would be wrong.
Okay, cool. Okay, go ahead, BBG.
That we waited and wasted our time
for the same thing that the nigga said an hour ago. God damn.
Because I want you to notice the way that he has worded that statement. Because he said it is never okay for an adult to put their hands on a.
Oh shit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
It's a completely separate conversation from domestic violence. That is a completely separate conversation from DV. If we in the club and you scuff my shoes and I knock you out, that ain't, you have not been in a domestic violence relationship. It's not DV. Adults putting their hands on each other is not DV. When you're talking about the harm that men are inflicting on women, as opposed to the harm that women are inflicting on men, that's a completely different conversation. When you make it that broad, you lose all of the nuance. You're making a kindergarten conversation when it is a 400 level graduate class on whether or not you should be looking into how this violence is enacted and from who.
And that's called obfuscation. That's what he's trying to do.
It is.
That's by definition. He's trying to convolute the He's just throwing everything in the same pot and being like, yeah, see, it's all the same. I'm like, no.
Let me be very direct. Question. If a man cheated on a woman and that woman decided to put her hands on the man,
okay,
she's wrong for that, right? It's a simple question.
I ain't gonna beat it. I ain't gonna beat it. I already told you before. We going around the circle. I'm not going to judge that woman. I'm not gonna judge that. I'm not gonna judge that woman. You're asking me to say definitively if she's wrong. Who the fuck am I to say that? That's what I'm trying to tell you. My opinion on the issue is this. My opinion on it is this. Who am I to tell this woman how to react to being abused? That's my opinion on it. I don't know if she's wrong, though. I can't say she's wrong. Huh?
Okay, so you're saying being cheated on is being abused?
I'm saying yes.
Okay, so if a woman cheats on a man, she's abusing that man.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely.
And he's you feel the same way if you put his hands on her.
This is circular. This is circular.
Logical consistency. Logical consistency.
It's not
very simple.
I wish they understood logic. I swear to God. You know what's crazy? If you understood logic, we wouldn't be having this conversation. There's 4 people on here, right? Including me. I'm saying there's 4 people up here, right? There are 3 people who actually understand logic. There are fucking damn near 500 people in the live, and I would guess 499 of these motherfuckers understand logic. There's 284 people over here. About 283 of them understand logic. You and the other 4 motherfuckers is the only people that don't understand logic. What you are saying is not logical. Logic does not, sir. Logic is, listen, Pat. Logic, Pat, stop. Logic is not, listen, Pat. Logic is not binary. Logic is fluid.
I got you.
It is not binary. So when you say you want to, that is a false equivalency, what you're trying to make. Like, it's not the same thing. It is not, brother, logic does not work. Like, logic is not a math equation. And that is how you're trying to treat it. And I get that. How are you listening and talking at the same fucking time? Listen to what I'm telling you. You are trying, Pat.
I swear,
you don't. What am I saying? What am I saying? Tell me.
You're going on what logic is.
No, see, just listen. Stop trying to argue and really listen to what I'm telling you. Oh my God. This is so stupid. Pat, listen to me, bro. I gotta mute you, bro. I've been trying not to mute you, but you won't stop. Listen to what I'm saying. Pat, I promise you. I'm trying to help you understand this. Logic is not a math equation. It is not, you're not, it's not PEMDAS. You don't solve this, you don't do it in the same order every single time. It's not how it works. It is very fluid and it has a lot of nuance. That is how logic works, right? The way you are describing it, though, the way you're describing it, and I already blew up your point a long time ago when I brought up a child, because let's do the same thing now. Logically, if a child hits me, I should be able to hit a child back, correct? That by your logic, I'm saying, logically, by your logic, if I use that same approach, I should be able to hit a child if a child hits me, correct?
No, because it's a child.
No, that's not.
It's a child.
Okay, so why does it, listen to what I'm saying. But so you're proving my point. because you can see that it is not the same thing. You're literally proving my point. No, because it's a child. Let me keep going. Let me apply that now. Now that you got it, you got the logic with the child. Now I'm going to apply that same logic. No, because it's a woman. See what I'm saying? Same logic. Same logic. That's how logic works.
It's not the reason why it's not consistent is because hold on. If a child, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, you did just piss me off right now. I swear to God, I got a glass table, bro. I almost slammed my fist. I would have broke my table right now. I swear to God, I'm so happy I stopped myself. You are insufferable, like crazy work. Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right. So the difference is that if a woman commits a crime, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, she's a woman. Right. She's going to jail just like a man would go to jail. Okay, so that's why bringing up the argument of children. If a child commits a crime, they're not going, because society, we see children as people who aren't mentally developed, who don't have the rational thought to make good decisions yet. Right?
Okay, is it okay? Hold on, Pat. Is it okay for you? Is it okay for you to hit an elderly person? Is it okay for you to hit a disabled person in a wheelchair? Would you be okay with hitting, even if it's a grown man? Would you be okay with hitting a disabled man in a grown chair? If you saw me, if you saw me hitting a grown man in a fucking wheelchair, is that okay? Just answer the fucking question. Same scenario. There is a man in a fucking wheelchair and me, an able-bodied person, and I punch that motherfucker in his face. Are you okay with that?
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my God.
Hold on, chill out.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on, Pat. Pat, you're proving my point. Exactly. You see how you add all these caveats? You see now nuance matters?
No. I'm saying
because God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it, dude!
I clearly stated the situation, bro. I clearly said that if you saw a woman, if you saw the situation where a woman was being aggressive towards a man and hit him, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about this happened. No. I'm saying you just asked me if you could hit a disabled person. I'm saying, what are we talking about? Is that disabled person being aggressive towards you? Is that disabled person threatening your life? Did that disabled person hit you with a car or do something to you? So we are talking about situations. So if a woman is being aggressive towards a man and hits that man, there's no justification for it. There's none.
You broke me. You won.
Know, bro.
Pat, you won. Pat, you won.
Bro, I have so much when it comes to conversations. Like,
I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. I'm never. He literally broke. Literally broke me. Literally, like I'm done. I'm shaking right now. I can't even. You think I'm playing? I'm
absolutely relentless.
I'm like, look at my hand, bro. This shit. I'm not even joking. Like I'm like, it's the fuck off, because you're so.
I'm calm, bro, because I'm absolutely relentless.
Because you're the one gaslighting me.
I will.
The gaslighter is always calm.
All day, every day.
Admitting to gaslighting all day, every day is crazy. You are.
I get it. You have your way of thinking, and your way of thinking is being challenged. And I understand. It's tough. It's frustrating. Because, deep down, there's some things that I'm saying that are like, oh, you might be right.
Patronizing me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Patronizing me is like, here's what I'm saying. This is a real life scenario now, y'all. Like, I'm gonna transfer this to real life. I'm in a scenario. I'm the woman, right? Because Pat is obviously like a typical man. You're gaslighting me right now. Not only are you gaslighting me, though, You pour fuel on that fire and you start to patronize me, right? I'm not. I swear to God, if in real life, I swear to God, my guy, I would have fucked you up like on some real shit. We would have already been. Pat, you think I'm playing? I'm so fucking serious. I have my temper. My temper is so bad, bro. Pat, you're not. You're a liar. Stop. Pat, 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 Pat. We already exposed you. Your ankles look like this. But here's the thing. I need for you to understand something. I need for you to understand something. If I couldn't tussle with you, if I couldn't tussle with you,
Yeah, you have to.
if I couldn't tussle with you,
I know.
if I couldn't tussle with you, you see what I'm saying? But I'm just all I'm saying. But look, but all I'm
was
a liar.
Pat was the medical doctor who had a PhD.
No, I have an
Yeah. No, you said PhD. For sure, you said PhD. I remember that conversation very good. And it's funny because me and Pablo was laughing about this the other day. I remember such odd things. But I remember that day. That was the day that you did the whole camera thing with how you came on church or if I saw you were and all of that. Yes, that was the same day.
You're 5'8", 136. You forgot? You forgot. See, you forgot. You be lying so much. You forgot you were talking to me. You 5'8", 136, bro. Remember, because I finally got you to do it. I was like, take a picture of your. I said, just take a picture of your wrist. And I said, take a picture of your ankle. And you did it. And and your shit was like this, my nigga. Your leg was about this motherfucking big. I could do like this around your motherfucking ankle, nigga. I remember that shit vividly. He did the same shit. He did the same goofy ass shit. If you 6'8", hold on, brother. Hold on, Pat. If you're 6'8", you're taller. Hold on, Pat. Pat, hold on. I'm about to show y'all something right now. Hold on. And we don't know what you're standing on. By the way, we don't know, Pat. We don't know what you're standing on. By the way, but here's the thing. Look, I want to show you something right now, Pat. Hold on, Pat. Your head will hit it. Hold on, Pat. Hold on. Be quiet. Hold on. I'm Pat. Be quiet. I'm 6 foot. Pat, be quiet. I'm 6 foot. Y'all see? Look. Hold on. That's my ceiling. This is my roof. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot. That's my fucking ceiling. You want me to? My doorway is fucking right here, bro. My doorway is right here. My doorway is right here, bro. That's fucking my nigga. If you was 6'8", you would have to duck to get in the room. I damn near got to duck to get in my doorway. You are not 6'8", dog. Stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying, my nigga. You not 6'8", bro. You not 6'8", bro. 5'8", 132 pounds. We know it. Hey, the way y'all be on this app lying is crazy. Lying for free, crazy. Crazy work.
That's crazy, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, and y'all know what? And this all ties back to the prompt. Men's feelings should not be validated.
See this door? Yeah, hold on.
Oh man. Ali said 2 on his head. Get your goofy ass on. Oh man, they done already. They done. We did it, Joe. Sarah said, bye, dum-dum. Man. Venice said, you one stupid motherfucker, Pat. Bonji Baby said, Stats be killing these guys every day. Nozil said, on Pat, he's itching to hit a woman. I'm sure he has already. Bonji Baby said, these are the quote-unquote logical Larrys who don't understand statistics from a raw mathematical standpoint, let alone interpretation of data. Hmm, man. Akiku said, this fool making me so dry is giving me constipation. You need to get on somewhere. Davina said, I was 14 when a man old enough to be my grandfather told me I had bedroom eyes. What? Bedroom? What the fuck is that? Bedroom eyes? What is that? What do you mean? What I don't even know what that means. It sounds fucking disgusting. What is that? What are bedroom eyes? Like what? Oh my god. I've had to deal with this shit ever since. I'm 39 now. Men are dangerous. Davina said, when a woman hits a man, the worst she will do is piss him off. When a man hits a woman, bones get broken. She may even be unalive. It is not a one-to-one, Pat. It's not. As Chrissy Baker said, he's an example of why men are dangerous. He will use reactionary abuse. See, ladies, this is an example. Mhm. Akiku said he quote unquote won because he's stupid and beat you with experience. He called because he's gaslighting like a mug. Reactionary abuse is his forte. Nigel said, "You that big and you crying because you shouldn't hit women." Proving the point in real life. I said, Pat got an MD equals why my doctors are only women. Mm-hmm. If Pat got an MD, I ain't never. I made the best choice of my life. I told that lady when we was picking a primary position. I said, 'cause there was a few people around. I didn't want to like come off weird. I was like, hey, I only want a female doctor. She was like, excuse me. I said, yeah. I was like, I prefer a female doctor. Pretty much, if I have to go to a male doctor, I'll go to a male doctor, but I prefer a female doctor. She was like, okay, baby, no problem. Hey, especially for the specialists. Especially for the specialists, like the specialists, I prefer female for sure. Cause them the ones really keeping you alive. The ones that like, what I'm saying, do surgeries and shit. Them know what that's what I really, really. I'm like, nah. Y'all got a woman on this floor. I need to give me the female doctor. No doubt about it. I need a woman. Y'all tripping. Y'all think I'll be playing. I really put my life in their hands. I was like, I ain't playing around. I do not trust men. Absolutely, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I went straight to that lady and was like, I had never had a male doctor in the network. I never seen a male doctor thus far, but we were picking like a primary physician. I was just like, if we gonna pick one, if we gotta lock something in, we gonna I need a lady. Let me go on and get that about the way right now. She was like, oh, no problem. Uh what up, Kate? Scroll back.
Um, women who have like just big, beautiful eyes, full eyelashes, and they could just give you that smoldering look
Mm-hmm.
that make you want to take them to the bedroom.
Okay.
That old ass man told a 14-year-old her eyes made him.
That's crazy. That sounds like some old shit. Say baby
Yeah.
Davis siren eyes, got you.
It's an abscess. He's a him is antibiotics. Okay, IV antibiotics. The links that men like him will go to. Imagine the hill that you're willing to unalive on is one that you ever hit upon there.
And he's trying to mask it, but the thing is, they be trying to mask it on some like, I'm just saying we should be able to hit each other. No, no, that's not it. Stop.
Yeah, it's and I really want the men who are listening to the live that come up here and want to rebut things that public be saying. These are the type of men. This is why women choose the bear. Because in a world where I might smack my husband on the shoulder and say, "Go on now," and his big 300 and something pound self has the ability to punch me and knock my lights out. You're thinking that that's equivalent. It's wicked work, and your mama should have swallowed you.
There you go. Yeah, my wife could. What Hallie do to
mush.
What Hallie do to whatchamacallit in Boomerang?
She mushed.
Mushed. She can do that. She can do that. She can do that shit to me. I don't give a fuck. That shit is. I would never I'd be like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like if my wife do that shit to me, I'm on some like, what did I do? Like what? Like, what did I do? How did I? Oh my God, I must have really fucked up. Like I'm not on some like my first reaction is what happened?
You gotta give me my mind. Big Shakuna says you're justifying abuse now, sir. We will say this for the why I just got up here, but for the 100th time, no one is justifying anything. But what we're trying to highlight is the false equivalency that men automatically equate women saying they want equal rights or they want equity as, oh, that means if a woman hit a man, they should be able to knock her inside. You're sadistic. You're a sick bitch. Like,
Nope, and nobody is saying that.
Nobody's saying that.
Big Shakuna. Sorry. Big Shakuna. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Big Shakuna, big news.
Go ahead.
You know, so no, you raise a good point there. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that I didn't trust me. I caught in here like the second you guys started making that statement, so I probably didn't get the context. I was more or less approaching this from the standpoint of if someone is abusing someone, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Abuse is abuse.
No, it depends. Abuse isn't abuse though.
Okay, that's very original.
Yeah, because one abuser is more dangerous than another abuser.
You don't disagree.
Yeah. So abuse isn't abuse, right?
I feel like it's a false premise there, because say for example, and once again, it's not hypothetical, of course. Okay. If I hit you, would you consider that to be an abuse because I'm a man and I hit you?
No, that's a fight. I mean, that's assault, right? I wouldn't consider it to be abuse. It's not abuse is sustained over a period. Say it again.
I would say a fight is part of is abuse.
Abuse as far, and I could be wrong, and somebody can correct me on this if I'm wrong. But when we talk about abuse in this context, it's usually like it's like a sustained, it's a sustained action that happens,
repetitive.
Yeah.
The person is taking it against another person, wielding their power and subjecting that person to their power, stature, authority, etc.
Yeah, like that's what I would say. Like you can abuse your power. And I'm saying to abuse a person, I wouldn't consider a fight. Like even if your wife fought, even if y'all fought one time, like y'all been with each other for 20 years, right? And it'll be like, hey man, we was 50, in the 5th year, we had a blow up brawl, like a fight or whatever, right? I'll be like, damn, y'all fought. I wouldn't be like, you're an abuser. You know what I mean? Like, did it happen again? Never happened again. Never happened before. Should have did that, but I'm not gonna sit here. I can't be like you're an abuser 20 years later and still call you an abuser. You know what I'm saying? That's not the same thing. Me and my brother get into a fight. You know what I'm saying? We're not abusing each other. We got into a fight, right? But if my brother every day is physically picking up, beating me up, yada yada yada, he's abusive.
Yeah, that premise, that's fine. I guess then I guess where I find a bit of a disconnect here, and once again, this could be for me from a position of ignorance because I haven't been in that position before, in this sort of position before. But if, say for example, if I, regardless of gender, right, take kind of gender out of the equation, individuals, 2 humans, right? If one person is hitting someone repeatedly and over like we'll say a sustained period of time, that person would be considered to be abusive. Would you agree with that?
Yes, the person would be abusive. Mhm.
Okay,
And the person getting hit would be
okay.
there'd be a victim.
So, yeah, no, and I'm with you. I'm glad that we agreed to that premise.
Yeah.
So
But
then I guess.
but here's
So
what
then,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish.
oh, no, you're good.
Yeah. So I'm saying so, and here's why I said it's different though, because if a man is being abused by a woman, right,
Right.
versus a woman being abused by a man, who do you think can leave that relationship more safely?
Oh, easily, man can
Yeah.
easily.
Right.
That's without question.
Yeah. So that's a huge reason why abuse isn't viewed as. I don't right on that alone, right off the bat, I can't view um, uh, interpersonal violence from men to women and women to men as the same. It's not equal.
I don't disagree with you there, but I also think to just kind of trivialize and throw away and say that, well, that the woman hitting that man repeatedly over and over again, regardless if he can leave the relationship easily or not, is still not classified as abusive.
No, it is abuse. I'm not saying that. I just said not all abuse is equal. That's what the statement is. I said all abuse isn't equal.
This conversation.
We're talking about false equal
Yeah.
because the gentleman that was up here before was pretty much saying if a woman hits a man, she should anticipate being hit back, right?
Yeah.
What Pollock is saying is the force by which a man could possibly knock a woman out cold versus her slapping him. That, you cannot compare the two. Like the most you might feel from that slap is your feelings might be hurt and your head might to your face might tingle a little bit. But
Sure.
you knock her out cold, you can give her a concussion. You see what I'm saying? Or you can unalive her.
1,000% accurate, and I completely agree with you. Like I said, I jumped the conversation late, so I
Yeah.
apologize.
No, you're good.
Just like I heard someone hitting someone, and I was like, wait a second, I'm just justifying.
No,
Cool.
I would never. I don't justify abuse, but I also don't condone. I don't condemn people who are abused reacting to said abuse. Like generally, you know what I'm saying? Like especially with women. Like I don't like if you hit if you hit a woman and then she poisons you, right? If I'm on the jury and you were abusing your woman, right? And your wife is on trial for poisoning you. Let's say you die or you're alive, it doesn't matter. She's on trial. She's not guilty. Like, am I like I could just tell you off the bat, like I just they would never pick me for that jury, but like she's not guilty. Like I'm like, what? She was being abused and then she reacted to that by poisoning him, she's not guilty. I'm not about to lock a woman up for that. Yeah, I know. The defense would love me, but the you know what I'm saying? The prosecutor would be like, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not gonna like I connect like that's crazy. Like I to me, that's crazy that people would lock that woman up in that is I'm saying generally, I'm sure there's times when it's like, man, that was too much, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I'm saying like some dude is knocking his wife's head between the washer and dryer every day or whatever, whenever, periodically yelling at her, gaslighting her, you know what I'm saying? Glove bombing her and then locking her in a room while she's pregnant and kicked her in her bed, like whatever, right? It's 10 years into the relationship, it's 5 years into the relationship, and she poisoned this motherfucker. And y'all want me to convict her? Absolutely the fuck not.
No,
absolutely not.
It's literally it's literally I think the first case I thought of was the Menendez brothers, right?
Yeah.
You look back at the case of the little boy Gabriel, where all the systems failed him, where abuse was reported late, versus these young men sustained abuse all their young lives until they like many adulthood, and they unalived their parents. It's kind of like y'all are guilty to me, and I could be wrong, but at the end of the day, someone who has sustained abuse over an extended period of time. Oh yeah, just roll the home.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Also, you couldn't have got me to convict her. Like, I couldn't have, I'd have been like,
wrong, sure, but also in the context
was it wrong?
Of how it got to that point.
Wait, was it wrong?
I mean, I guess this is just me in the sense of like I don't agree with violence. I'm a very non-violent person. So
even if somebody is trying to unalive you,
what's that?
for the sake of self-preservation.
self-preservation is a different ballgame.
Well, that's what Gypsy Rose situation was. That's what I'm saying.
Sure, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But once again, I'm also a non-violent person, so you would have to be a life or death situation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, life and unalive situation.
A life or
I eat Gypsy.
Right, exactly.
That's why it wasn't wrong. But that's what makes it not wrong. Right?
She had a surgical incision placed in that girl's abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
She
needed.
And she did not need.
Yeah. That woman was that baby was going unalive. Yep. She was going unalive at some point in time.
And the toxic medications that she was taking, including chemotherapy.
She was taking chemo, dude.
Yes.
That shit was crazy. Dude, her hair was, oh my God. That story had me pissed all the way the fuck off. Oh yeah, no, look that shit up. That shit will blow your top. Like that shit will blow your fucking, you'll be like, what? A parent did like trip. Like, kind of like how if you listen to Eminem's music, what Eminem talks about with his mom. Right? But worse. Gypsy was worse. But like, yeah, kind of like what, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He said his mama was putting Smugs in his food to make him feel sick. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much
for
the conversation.
All right, brother.
I didn't come in heated. I was just like,
no, you're good.
I jumped at the wrong time, and I'm like, something doesn't seem right to me. I just wanted to offer my 2 cents, but appreciate y'all for the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, she said. Hey, somebody said. Gypsy had her they had her spleen removed. God, no reason. What up? What's good? 1804. Go ahead, brother.
How y'all doing?
We good.
I'm gonna answer the prompt if that's okay.
Absolutely, man. Hey, somebody asked, are we gonna ever address the prompt? If you ain't been paying attention, this whole live, the prompt is being proven. The prompt is being proven. Men's feelings shouldn't be validated. The whole prompt is being proven. Go ahead, we listening. And I'm still running on only women have to settle. That's another thing the prompt proving. But go ahead, we listening.
Mm-hmm. With men's feelings shouldn't be validated. Because to be honest with you, your men's not gonna get any validation from anyone except for the closest people that's to them. So I feel like the prompt should be worded as to men should be encouraged to express their feelings versus men's feelings should be validated.
Say it again. I missed it.
I feel as if this should be encouraged more to express their feelings versus looking for validation when expressing their feelings.
Oh, okay. I like that. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
I agree with for validation. You know, when you're expressing yourself from people that's not, like, for example, like if I'm expressing myself to you, someone you don't know me, like you don't know my background, you don't know anything about me, you're not really gonna, have the, you're not gonna feel the need to validate my feelings to give me encouraging words or being of that sort. So I just disagree. I don't agree with the, like men's feelings should be validated for the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, I mean, listen, no. Look, yes, if you have, look, man, if your feelings are valid, they should be validated. If your feelings are valid, they should be validated. Not all feelings are valid, though. Right? And I would argue that most feelings that men have aren't valid. The ones that you know what I'm saying? The ones that, especially when it pertains to like what's going wrong, like what's going on, what's wrong, what do we need to, whatever, things of that nature, things between men and women, whatever the case may be. Most men's feelings aren't wrong. I mean, most men's feelings are not right. Like they're not rooted in anything real. they are coming from a place of indoctrination, right? You feel this way because you have been indoctrinated. See what I'm saying? So you feel like what just happened a while. You feel like what happened earlier with old boy. You feel like women are just as violent as men. You feel like that. You feel like that all you want to, but are are you valid? Is it actually true? And it's not actually true.
Like, differentiated.
Yeah, like
Because I feel like we really don't go through shit, bro. Like,
no. Men go through shit. The shit we go through, we put ourselves through. That's the problem.
So basically, with that is so with that being said, then there should be no validation, needed like, at all.
I don't need me personally. I don't need validation. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I don't need validation, and I'm talking about from people. I get validation from facts. I get validation from observable truths. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I get my validation from, right? I I'm validated off in the things that I believe, right? I'll say stuff or I'll think stuff, and then like like for an example, I'll use this what's going on with me right now, right? So a lot of the things that I learn about me, a lot of the things that I learn about me, right? About myself, but about men in general, I have never thought before. I've never thought before I started unpacking and doing having these discussions, yada yada yada. Right? Like it never happened. Okay. I get a new thought, a new ideal is introduced. Cool. I don't accept it and I don't reject it. It's just there, right? It exists. Then I may start to see, something happen. I'll be like, oh yeah, maybe I could. I think that that's true. Or I'll clock something. I'll be like, oh, maybe that's true or whatever, right? And then lo and behold, one day, like a study will come out. Like, for an example, idea. I remember I've talked about this before, but what's her name? Uh, Shira had made this really funny video where she was talking about, or she didn't make it, but she had a live and they clipped it up. And in the live, Shira Seven said, um, basically, like she was talking to women, of course, and she was like, "You don't need no man that's like prettier than you, or more attractive than you. You need to get you a man that is basically essentially like always chasing you because um, if men like you gonna do what you need to do, but if you get a man that you chasing, he gonna do you wrong. He not gonna do right by you. Blah 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 blah." That was pretty much what she said. She simplified the fuck out of it, right? Fucking like a week later, I came across a study that literally said that exact like it said that, but in a more comprehensive way. It had actual data to break that down, but it was basically saying like in relationships in the relationship dynamic between a man and a woman, if a man, if the man is like um if the man isn't being like pursued in the relationship, he is more likely to neglect, to abuse, blah 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 blah, right? If he's the one being pursued, but if he is the one doing the pursuing, he will do right by, he will show up for her, he will participate more, he won't abuse, he's less likely to abuse, because he's always trying to like, stay in her good graces or get on her good side or whatever the case may be. Right? And I was like, see, yes, you could, that might be something that a lot of people have observed, but to be validated by this study, and you could say the study is wrong or whatever, but I believe it, right? Um, that is a thing. It's a different level of validation. I like that. I don't need you to tell me though. I don't need to say that out loud and then have 1804 say, "No, I seen that too," and like that. Like I'm like, cool that you've seen that or whatever, but that's not going to be the thing that actually validates me. You see what I mean? Like that's not going to be the thing that validates me ever. I need like some real for real respect. Yeah, some real for real shit. Um, King's Corner was good. What's happening?
Yeah, I feel like men should be validated, I guess. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, most definitely. We got them. So to the extent that we experience them just like anybody else, some type of external, what you call it? What's the word?
Validation.
Basically, but like an external reaction, like an influence.
No, why? Who says that?
Cause and effect on just basic interactions.
No, that's not. It doesn't answer my question. Where are you getting that from? Why do you believe that? Why do you need that? Why are you saying people need that for what? What do you need that for?
It's not a need. You know what I'm saying?
No, you said people need that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Feeling their presence, they have to have this experience. There has to be a cause and effect. So just like you're talking here, expecting to have an impact. It's the same. It's the equivalent. I say.
No, it's not the same thing.
I disagree, but yeah.
But that's not it. That's not the same thing. I don't even. What's the point?
You experience, like whatever you feel, it's internal. Just like your thoughts that you have been given a mouth to express. There's a cause and effect. So whatever you have inside, be it your feelings, your thoughts, or whatever, they have to come out. You tend to feel. Well, life is about expressing and letting it come out. So when it comes out,
hold on, wait, hold on.
Hey, hold on. I'm not even gonna cap with you. I was confused, bro. You feel me? I come on here sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and I be hearing how y'all articulate yourself, you, the John, y'all very articulate, y'all good with words. I'm not really so good with using, big words, bro. You just confused me, bro. I don't know what you just said. You feel me? Like,
is there a certain point that I lost you, or you just?
I think we're all confused, and it's not because you're using. Hold on, wait. It's not because you're using. Hold on. It's not because King. It's not because you're using big words. I'm.
rebuttal what you said to let you know what I'm confused about.
Yeah, it's what you're.
About when people speak the truth, right? No room. So the confusion you feeling is like, damn, there's nothing for me to say because you've been conditioned to feel that you need to say something.
Oh, I had it. Real quick, I got a question for you. And I think we all know what's happening here, right?
Let me ask you a question, right?
No, I got you. Give me a second. Let me finish because I can actually articulate myself. So what we're experiencing is King typically goes into rooms feeling that he is the smartest person.
Wow, why are you trying to?
Hold on, just let her. I'll let you respond, King. Just let her. I know. Let her. I know. That's how you have to listen to what she's saying so you can respond. So let her finish. You can respond.
But here's the thing: I don't have to be on the right foot with you, baby. But here's the
okay, let's not. Hold on, wait. Thus far, to be fair, nobody has gotten personal, right? So let's not get personal, right? But just you can address what he said, Kay. That'll be good. I don't want to address what he said if you want to. I should say.
Okay, so I think what's happening here is you are out of your depths a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have this this idea that no one understands you because you're on a different plane. While we're all on the same plane and we understand each other, you just aren't articulating yourself.
Hold on, Kings. She's just telling. I don't feel like this is an attack, brother. I know this is not.
Just what I said.
She is literally addressing what you said. Okay.
I could have said you're a gummy bitch.
Hold on.
See what I'm saying? I'm really trying to help you.
Can I ask you a genuine question?
Go ahead.
Is it the overall thing of what I said, or is there something specific? And I'm asking this for me, so if I had any, like, what made you feel?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, actually tell us the thing that's like, this don't make no fucking thing. But my thing was nothing.
It seems like what makes you think I got this
Oh no, I'm saying no. Wait. Because Kings. That would be addressing you personally. That's what I'm saying. I was saying to address what you were saying, right? And I'm saying that your whole nothing you said made sense to me. I don't think it made sense to 1804. And now Kay is, she's saying her piece, I think, right? And she's just saying that what you're saying, or yeah, what you were saying, the way in which you delivered it, it came off as condescending. That'd be the best way. Yeah, yeah, it was condescending. Yeah, I think that was the feeling. Yeah.
I see feelings are just as what you experience. Your feelings are as valid as my feelings. Your feeling about what I said is valid to an extent. I don't have to treat it no kind of way. But as you made it a point to express it, you know what I'm saying? I can consider it and react to it. It's not like you just put it out there for us to just move past what you said. All I was saying was that's what I feel about feelings, and I feel like that's what men deserve, I guess. So when you say that's all I said.
Yeah, and my point is, I don't think men deserve validation because, as we have seen many a times today, talk to men. Men actually don't really have much. We don't really have much of a thought, right? We don't really think stuff through. What I get, the impression that I get from most men is we just say stuff to derail, confuse, and shut down otherwise productive conversations. That's what I get from men, and that's all I've been getting from men all my life. Today specifically, for the most part.
When you say unproductive, recognize this is getting what you're trying to, produce or whatever, it's gonna come off unproductive to you. All I'm saying was should. I might have said the wrong thing as far as deserve, but when you say should or shouldn't, you kind of, as me or as a man, whatever you want to call it, you kind of want to weigh the difference and decide what should or shouldn't. So if we say, okay, men's feelings shouldn't be validated, then what's it look like when men's feelings isn't validated?
I got an answer to that. Oh, that's a great question. No, Kings, hold on, wait. That is a great question.
2 seconds. No, I weigh that and the should part, and you know what I'm saying.
Let me answer that though. Let me answer that though, because I think that's a great fucking question. That was actually profound. What does the world look like if we stop validating men's feelings? Right? Okay. So, are you religious? Are you familiar with the Bible?
Yes.
Somewhat. Okay. Are you familiar with the term the land of milk and honey? The promised land that Moses was trying to get to? Yeah. Okay. Like a Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden, like it was food in abundance and it was beautiful and all. That's what the world would look like if we stopped validating men's feelings. The world would look like the Garden of Eden. We might be able to run around bucky naked again. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit.
That's like the claim, right? And then the conversation always open up. When you make a claim, it's like, okay, how so? Then we try to draw a correlation. So if we say it shouldn't, right, then there would be the absence of us doing it, right? Us validating men's feelings. So if like we did it, you're saying this is what we would have. So it's like I would try to, if I was to take it serious, I would try to make a correlation. Like, what does he see men's feelings leading to the absence of this Garden of Eden or this land of milk? And how would our feelings or the removal of validation about
You're asking how will we get there by doing that, by not validating it, right? Okay. Another great question. So how we would get there is, right?
like one reflection one or whatever. Like, what's the
No, I know. I'm saying. Trust me, I got it. So one of the things, like for an example, this is the way I would describe it. One of the things that we do is when we one of the things that we validate, right, as a group for men is that there are winners and losers, right? There are winners and losers. There's people who deserve and people who don't deserve. There are people who deserve health care, and there are people who don't deserve health care. There are people who deserve to eat, there are people who don't deserve to eat. There are people who deserve to have a home, people who don't deserve to have a home. There are people who deserve to get an education. These are some of the feelings that men have, right? Men created this idea of have and have nots. We created a whole system around that, right? Around the idea that there are haves and have nots, right? And that created a vacuum. That created wealth inequality and and a disparity between. Hold on, King. You got to listen to respond. Okay. Exactly zero sum setup. Perfect. Best way to put it. The game, it's a zero sum game, right? Where it's like I have to consume as much as I possibly can. And even if it comes at the expense of everybody else, I don't care because I have to be the winner at all costs.
If you ain't
If you Ricky Bobby said it worst. If you ain't first, you're last. Right? So that is the approach of mankind in a nutshell at this juncture, right? And that is one of the most destructive ideologies to exist in the history of mankind. I really can't think of anything worse than that. It's created all of the hierarchies and so on and so forth, where very few have everything, and then everybody else have very little. So you go ahead, you can respond.
Yeah, so this is off. So this is probably gonna be confusing. The scariest part to me, right, is I guess people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yo, this can't be a genuine conversation, because simply put, the way that you offer that idea is basically moving backwards, I guess. Like the problems that we have, or that I see a lot of people experience, is so limited to society. It's such a fine, not even a fine scope, but like a limited scope that you don't really consider what you're saying in totality. So it's like if I get caught up, I'm like, can't be serious, because if you're trying to blame, I guess this setup hierarchy or whatever it is, like you're equating that to feelings, then that's why I said initially, you have to weigh the other side. I don't think you really took into account the other side. It's like, okay, we need to bad.
What other side is there? I'm confused.
Hold on, let Jones go. Hold on.
All right, so you talking about winners, losers. A guy, I guess you're saying the guy's feelings is what led to his greed or his.
Wait, what do you think? What do you think? Hold on, wait. But what I'm asking, an ideology comes from? How do you think they formulate? What do you think the first thing that happens? It comes from a feeling. The best studies in some of the greatest mysteries were solved because of a feeling.
Put this bucket all the way to the bottom of the well and pull water up. There has to be a way that we can put some kind of apparatus to make the water come up out of the ground so we don't have to work as hard to get it. So because people felt that way, they created the little pumps that are inside the ground. It still has one in her yard, right? That you move it, and after a while the water starts pumping. It's coming from the groundwater. But before, people would extend a rope and put a bucket all the way down a well just to get fucking water to bathe and drink, etc., etc. They felt that was too much work.
Somebody said that's not a feeling, that's thoughts. Thoughts are feelings.
Make the correlation here.
Concepts are feelings, brother. Concepts are feelings. Concepts are feelings.
No, I respect is what I'm saying. Yeah. So make the correlation, like there's a jump here that we skip. Make the correlation from you needing that water to deciding. We didn't skip anything, hon. I think what's happening is we didn't want to do the world. You're saying feelings led us to make comprehension isn't.
Hold on, wait. I can't. Somebody go ahead.
That's why I'm trying to make it concise. So you needed water, made a well, but from the jump from the well to the pump, you're saying was incited by feeling. Yeah, feeling that this should be easier. We shouldn't have to work as hard. There's something that can be a little bit more efficient than this.
Yeah.
Everything you just said,
I can give it to you in the street terminology, right? Your grandma is getting the water. You see your grandma getting the water every day, pulling that water, and you see her back hurting. All right, well, you feel some type of way. You come up with an idea. So, hey, you know what? Let me create this new invention so I can make it easier for my grandma. Right? Is that not the same thing?
Everything that's ever been invented has been invented to solve a problem. Everything that's ever been invented has been invented to solve a problem. Unless you felt like it was a problem, which you were feeling, then you wouldn't have a reason, to create a thing.
Thank you, Doctor.
It literally starts with it all. No, we're not. Wow, what does this have to do with conflating? We're not conflating anything. We're not conflating anything.
Go ahead with what you was gonna say before.
I know. I'm saying, or what Jones? Go ahead. Jones just said it. It wasn't me. Jones said.
My experience, and it's all respect, women tend to put like hierarchy on their feelings over thoughts. Like,
that's not. Wait. That's not true, and that's not the right word.
Yeah. So bro, because let me tell you how accurate I am. I told you my feelings at the jump. There's no reason for you to open your mouth and say that's not true. What I'm telling you, what I'm saying about what I feel. But
wait. I know, but hold on, brother. King's Corner. You like to talk a lot and not listen that much. You got to listen more. I promise you that we understand what you're trying to say. But it ain't going the other way. You just said that women create put a hierarchy on their feelings. That statement doesn't make sense. I'm talking about from the standpoint of the English language. That it doesn't make sense. That sentence doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
You get kicked out of the smoke session, bro, if you was in a
Hold on, 1804. We don't need. Hold on.
I want to. So, there's sociological and geographical triggers to why men specifically behave in the manner that they do currently. I mean, and this goes back to literally thousands of years. If you take people from lands where there is an abundance of resources, like access to an abundance of resources, and they don't have to necessarily compete with each other in order to access that resource, then you find people that are going to, be more likely to share and work communally, versus if you take a group of people that come from a land that lacks an abundance of resources, where you have to compete with not only people outside of your family group or tribe, but everybody for access to resources, right? As those people grow and evolve, the people that came from the lands where resources were lacking are going to have a certain level of what we would today call greed, where they feel like they need to consume more and more and more and hold on to things and create social hierarchies where all of the access to resources, the possession of said resources is under one group of people. And unfortunately for the world, right? The people who came from that area that lacked resources control most of the wealth and land on this planet. And us as Black people were under their purview for quite some time. And many Black men have adopted some of these ideologies, thoughts, and feelings.
So, and another thing too that we need to highlight here, because men can understand racism very well, right? Y'all see the analogy of House Massa, House Negro versus Phil, whatever, Phil Hand, etc. Like, you understand that dynamic, but for some reason you can't understand that those very men who we're talking about, this YTs, this het men, created a structure in which they will thrive. And people who are white, cis het, won't thrive as good. And then that had to be opened up. When that had to be opened up, that's where we saw the problems. That's where these feelings came in, right? Men's feelings shouldn't be validated in that the man who felt that women were second-class citizens, thus creating laws to oppress women, to keep women oppressed, that was based on feeling. I feel like women should be in the household raising the children. I feel like women shouldn't work. I feel like when I go out of my house and I go around the corner to my favorite store, I shouldn't see a woman. I should see helpers. I should see servants. No woman should be out of the house, right? I feel like if I want a baby, a woman should have one for me. I feel like she shouldn't have a choice to make that decision for herself, etc. All of these things are based on feeling. So what to go back to what Public said about the land of milk and honey and the Garden of Eden, if we took away validating men's feelings, the world would be a utopia, so to speak, right? It would be perfect because there would be no othering, right? There would be no you're in this class and you're in this class. Women aren't equal. Children are beneath. Like it wouldn't be any of that. That's what we're talking about. So I think it's very
just to piggyback that really quickly. It's like half a second, but that's exactly why Black people saw their children differently. Pre-colonization than white people see their children because they didn't have to compete with their children for access to resources. Now that's why the act is true. Like they see their spouse or significant other or children and all of those things as competition or property. They have to be property so that they can't be competition.
Which is why people will still subject children to abuse because they don't view children as actual autonomous human beings, right? They feel like children are beneath them, so they subject them to abuse. Same thing with men. They don't view women as autonomous human beings. So it's not your right to go explore a baby that we both can see, even though I told you I wasn't ready to be no dad, and I ain't gonna give you no money to help you with this child, but we just fucking, but it's still not your right to go get rid of it. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I think we are just reaching into two different bags here. And I think the overall point is the feelings of men that have been validated is why the world looks exactly the way it looks, and that's the problem. Yeah.
King, do you understand it now?
Y'all dangerous. I just want to put that out there and let y'all know. I understand what you're saying. Validating might in the wrong words because I guess the problem that you have is you're moving backwards. You're talking about you have this sense of entitlement. I understand what the white people created. I might have went through my phase where I had an issue with it. I realized if you seeking or looking for power, whatever, that's what you fucking do. I don't have time to complain about. There's more things that I complain to affect.
I got you. Hold on, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta read these. When he said to King's Corner, use a dummy, bitch. I gotta read these. Miss hold on. Oh, I gotta. Hey, they paid. I'm gonna read them. Miss Chrissy Baby said, I gave a man my number yesterday for the first time in years. He was fine too. Aviation engineer. But the men on this live reminds me how dangerous and annoying they are. I just block. Nah, Miss Chrissy. Nah. You know what? I ain't gonna let me shut up. Don't do that. That's a good man, Savannah. Akiko said, men project their mess onto women so much and too often. Yet men are human and women aren't. Make it make sense. Wow. Your favorite irritation said, corner store. Instead of pretending like you have the knowledge, why don't you actually go get it and stop using words just cause? They just because they sound nice, please. Whew. All right, you can respond.
Who respond?
Oh, I thought Corner was talking. Kings was talking, but because they were talking about him. I always let people respond.
Hold on, I just get okay.
Go ahead.
Maybe you can put it as part of the response. When you say, hold on. So I explained to you the historical context, the sociological context, how we ended up here. I explained why and how men are responsible, and then you said you guys are dating. Can you explain that for me?
Who's you guys?
He said we dangerous. He was talking about us. He said, first of all, y'all are dangerous. And then he went on to say about how we moving backwards because even though I was upset about this world that the white man created, I realized that if it's mine and I got to go out there and get it,
I heard that part. But I want him to answer John's question. That was a good question then. Go ahead.
So you talking about resources? You have to have a capability. You have needs.
You dangerous for coming on your side.
1804. What are y'all doing? Let this man talk. I can't. That's
it. You realize my mic was insensitive.
You good? Go ahead. We listening. Y'all know I'm a smack. Y'all know I be smacking like a motherfucker. That's why. You smacking like me. That's why I went downstairs and ate, because y'all be complaining. Y'all done complain about me so much. I don't even want to eat on camera no more. All right, you listening? I don't want him. I can't let him. But come on, that I was like, now y'all got me riding with King's Corner a little bit. I ain't gonna even hold you. Go ahead, man. We listening.
Man, you gotta have some type of capability. Like at no point in time is there not going to be some type of labor equity that you're gonna have to put in to get whatever you need. You're gonna have needs. That's the first rule of thumb.
What does that have to do with hoarding resources and creating societal structures in order to oppress?
Yeah, grab my hand, man. I'm gonna walk you through this shit. So there's a structure. You can walk
me through it. Got it.
Hold on.
You won't let me crash.
You asked me a crazy question. What you want me to say?
Why is that a crazy? Why is that a crazy question?
How do you get a resource? You get a resource to you being able to utilize it, bro. The fuck? It's not a crazy concept. That's why I be talking like this shit. You're making it seem like I gotta explain remedial shit.
Sir, just because you own a thesaurus or a dictionary doesn't mean that the things that are coming about make sense.
Name a resource that's just there for you to use that we can just divvy up.
Okay, that's fine.
Air.
Name a whole bunch.
Comprehension.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm on mute.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
oxygen.
Yeah, so air exists naturally. Water exists naturally. As a matter of fact, the vast majority of the planet is made up of it. Vegetation, fruits, vegetables, so on and so forth, grow on this planet naturally. Animals roam this country or roam this planet naturally. Fish, inland animals, you know what I'm saying, sea and land creatures exist naturally.
Shelter.
Yeah.
Shout out to the aliens.
So the minerals that we extract from the ground exist naturally. I mean, anything that you can think of that we've commodified, nature provided access to plants and minerals that heal our bodies naturally.
Medicine.
All of this has been commodified intentionally to create what is called scarcity.
Shout out to cocoa leaves.
Even though the things aren't necessarily scarce, we created the concept that they are scarce by commodifying them.
Diamonds. Diamonds, craziest shit ever.
By the cocoa leaves and the poppy seed.
The diamonds is endless. They got us thinking them motherfuckers. There's so many diamonds. They burn diamond mines. It's too many diamonds. They be burning diamond mines. It's too many diamonds.
So what's your idea? Like, how do you feel like in this abundance of all them things you name, which you are aware they're abundant? Why are you subject to somebody else making you think they're scarce?
Because they
because they've been intentionally, so that a very small group of people can hoard the resources. Because historically, right,
Do you feel like they're scarce or do you feel like they're abundant?
You mind if I finish that?
Scarcity when they come out of the resources.
Time out, y'all. One at a time. They're scarce to us, King. They're not scarce.
To you.
Listen to what Jones just. Go ahead, Jones. He just said it. Go ahead. He can say it again.
And if you're looking at this from a sociological or anthropological lens, a specific demographic of people came from a land that was not abundant in resources. That's why you see that demographic of people circumnavigate the globe, stealing land and resources. And if they're able to control the narrative, the history, and so on and so forth, right, then they are able to get other groups of people, other cultures and societies to also believe that they have to hoard resources.
That's it. That's what happened. If one day there was a river that flowed on our land, right? We all shared the land at one point in time, and then one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build a dam, and I build a dam, and I stop the flow of the water, south. You know what I'm saying? It now is no longer flowing south anymore. It stops at a certain point, and I control the dam, meaning I control the water. Now you have to come to me for water. Water is now scarce for everybody south of the dam, and I've commodified it.
But see, public, it's the laughing for me because that's giving the air that you're smarter and we don't know what we're talking about, or what we're talking about is so far-fetched, and that is what we call a delusion of grandeur that only you believe about yourself, because nobody in the chat and nobody on this panel thinks that you're smart or an intelligent human being, or that you have comprehensive skills. And coming from a former school teacher, you lack comprehensive skills. You use these big words to pump up your sentence to make it seem like you know what you're talking about. I'm not take that for us.
I'm literally to articulate myself.
We know, but the words are, we get it.
Which one is it?
No. They're big words for you, not for. I'm not joking. They're not big words for me or anybody up here. We all understand the words. Is there big? No, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. It's not. It is what it is, though. But and it's all good, bro. I'm not like it's. I got you.
Not realizing that damn indefinitely water. You know what I'm saying? It will actually flood and ruin your land. But I don't that. So that's why I found that funny. You know what I'm saying? Time rules off, but it's cool. I understand that, like, and it can't be like that's why the skit's so fucking good. Like, because I was like, if you're being genuine, and in fact, the whole room thinks I'm just some idiot.
Can I ask you a question? Do King's Corner do dams exist? Do dams hold on, King's Corner. Do dams exist?
Dams do exist.
Dams do exist. Okay. Are they ruining the land around them? Like you just I know what a dam is, brother. I know what it is.
Eventually, you're gonna have to.
It won't ever flow like it. You won't have the same access to the water. Jesus fucking Christ. You won't. That's the point of the fucking dam.
You have to go up the land to the north and ask public, hey, can we get some buckets of that water? Because it's dried up now, because at this point, you done created the dam and rain may or may not come and fill it back to its former capacity. So now I'm asking public, I'm coming every other day.
The dams open and close, yeah. The dams open and close. Like, do they open dams or release them?
Only when appropriate.
What's the appropriate? Like, what's the
Kings? You're missing the point. You're trying to, and this is what I'm saying. If y'all stop trying to fucking argue, also, I'm sorry. If you stop trying to argue and you just, that's all I'm saying. He like, it's so crazy. If I need water today and the dam is closed, because you can only go fucking but so long without water. Yeah, they're gonna open the motherfucker eventually. And when they open it, they ain't gonna open it all the way. They're like, it's just gonna fucking flip. No, they're gonna open it a little bit. They're gonna break the pressure. We're gonna get some water for a period of time, and then now we don't have that water anymore. So they have literally.
Would you say the dam is necessary? Would you say the dam is
Dams are not necessary the vast majority of the time. They're not necessary.
I'm saying, but you saying dams are the enemy or like are they the problem?
Yes, the commodification of water is the problem, whether it be through a dam or any other fucking means. There in California, this just happened, right? There was a bunch. Hold on, King, hold on. Do not, please don't interrupt me. I promise you, do not. There was a bunch of fires in California that burned like I had never seen before. Right, state is on fire. We need water to fight the fire. Right? I found out, and many people found out, but a lot of Californians found out that there is one family in the biggest state in the union. Right, there's one family that owns 60% of all the fresh water in our state. One family, 60% of all the water. You don't think that's a problem? One family owns 60% of all the water in a fucking state the size of California, with as many people as California has. The fifth largest economy in the world, right? California. One family owns all the water for all these tens of millions of people, brother. That's a problem. Yes, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's why my initial statement and it stands. And I'm going back to it to show you how fast, like I think, and how much I consider what you say without having to talk a lot. You gotta understand. But
I gotta go. Shout out to everybody that joined the panel, even the ops. I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my baby. That shit made my neck itch. Nigel said, "You a little bit slow." Nigel said, "You are the only person who understands you, Crack's Corner." My nerves are fried. You know what we remind me of, but worse? The prototype. He reminds me of the prototype, but worse. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how that's possible, but worse. Because he's arrogant. Like the prototype is like fake humble. He's arrogant, but just as uninformed, just as inarticulate. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Dunning Kruger. Shout out to the Tappers, Yappers, and Super Chatters, man. And Ali said, this live is sponsored by Dr. Seuss. We got to 166,000. I gotta go. We go get my baby. It's Friday. We gonna have a good time today, y'all. Escape said, kick back with sit back with that. What is that? Hold on. I can't remember the song. I got my brain all discombobulated. Just kick it though. Y'all know the song. It's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday weekend. Happy birthday to Nikita, man. Have a great weekend. Yes, y'all. I'm gonna holler.